All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of David E. Taylor Full Frontal Exposure 2.0, where everybody's opinion is a lie.
And what we're going to talk about tonight.
Oh, I could, I could switch that. Let's see. You guys hear me okay? There it goes. Yeah, I don't have anything played right now. What we're going to talk about tonight is a couple of things. One, fucking Lord Penny. Tony, fix this. Hey, Valley K, good evening.
Tony. Fix this.
Tony's like, I wonder how he got those cool sound effects. Yeah, well, I switched over. I could probably, we'll see how StreamYard treats me. Maybe I'll pay the $20 a month, but I don't know. We'll see. I still get shitty feedback and fucking static when I listen to him. Yeah, confession. I'm a punk rocker too, Matt. You want to talk about it? Dude, those fucking punk rockers. Fucking tired of them. Those fucking punk rockers. All right, now here's the thing. We know David's running reruns, okay? We know that. We've been knowing that. But here's the thing. I just got off the phone with Cliff not long before this. Hey, Mia Quaco.
Mia Quaco. It is yours. 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 Mia Quaco. It is yours.
All right. Maybe lose my train of thought, Chris Con. Thank you. Okay. Cliff. Big shout out to you. I was just on the phone with him. So he said he's going to be listening until I was driving home. So what's up, Cliff? So I was just talking to Cliff, right? And I was telling him, I was like, dude, it's real ironic that the man of God, right, on the high holy day of the year, Rosh Hashanah, right, that he has to continue running these reruns. And this is what Cliff tells me. He was like, and Rosh Hashanah, he's like, that's the thing. He's like, for David to miss this, he's like, would never miss appearing on Rosh Hashanah, because he said that's when people bring their gifts and their bars and their all their shit to you, basically. Okay, it's like that's where you're supposed to lay all your shit at the apostles' feet, apparently. Okay, and Cliff tells me I remember he's all 4 fucking gold coins valued over $200,000. Said I remember I saw the coins. Said I saw the coins. 200 grand for 4 fucking gold coins. Rare coins. That's what those were. Those were rare coins. At 200 grand, you're what? You're almost what? 65, 75 grand a pop almost per coin. I mean, you're talking some really rare shit, okay? And then he was like, there was one storage he had full of comic books. I mean, he said it was a lot of stuff, like it was collectibles. Remember the deposition where everything was labeled collectibles? Well, that was it. That was it. And Cliff was like, it was like a bunch of old fucking Woody Woodpecker fucking figurines, just a action figures, G.I. Joes, fucking Superman, DC, all kinds of shit. And anybody who knows about collecting toys and shit like that, some of those are worth a lot of fucking money, especially getting a DC, Marvel, comic books and rare comic books, dude. Like a collection. Yeah, somebody gave up a whole collection of rare comic books to David. Worth a lot of money. But what dumb shit David did was he left him in a uncontrolled environment. And from what Cliff told me, a lot of them got really fucked up and damaged in the heat and the humidity up in Michigan. So he's like, last time I saw that was the last time I saw it. That collection, that collectible thing. Yeah, comic books are the devil, Bobby Boucher. He's another note. I'm going to sell them. Hey, Lord Pender. Dun, 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 Lord Pender. Yeah, because apparently Lord Jesus needs to read comic books too, right, Lord Pender? We got him?
Hey, what's up, bro?
What up? Yeah. Valley Ken said that Jesus needs to read comic books too. Because he's all in on it. Hey, Valerie, good evening. How you doing tonight? Welcome. Good evening, Valerie. Welcome.
Hey, so maybe it's not just my iPhone. I tried StreamYard for the first time on my laptop tonight. I got it on my laptop right now. Of course, I shut off the actual main YouTube video tab because, it would have Tony echo going on if I had dual videos and, but it seems a little scrambled, and my internet's perfect, but it seems a little scrambled still, even from my laptop when I'm using StreamYard. And then when you played the horn, like the horn was muffled on the StreamYard version because I think like it doesn't like multiple audios or whatever. So I might just switch back to regular YouTube and get you back in the text chat.
Yeah, and I've noticed that too when I do like the bells and stuff. Like it's like StreamYard doesn't pick it up. OBS that's what I mean about like the pros and cons about StreamYard, right? It's like OBS is so much better because it's a hardware-based system, right? OBS isn't; it's browser-based.
So you got to pay for StreamYard, or what's the thing you're talking about paying for?
Well,
$20 a month or whatever.
Yeah, it's like so I can have more people on it. But the main reason I stopped using StreamYard was because there were so many issues. Like when I play like music and stuff through this, I get static in my headphones, right? But I don't know what you guys are hearing on the other end. As far as I can tell, you guys don't hear anything. But here, I get shitty static, dude. It sounds so horrible. It sounds so bad. Oh, there's the LP right there. Now I see.
Oh, bro.
LP. So yeah, I prefer, like, I like StreamYard because we can do this together, right? But it's like I've had more issues with StreamYard than I actually have with OBS. It's OBS is the downfall. Is like I can't hold panels. I can have people call in, and we can do it that way. And that's I like doing that too. But it's good to have people on panels and stuff. I really do enjoy having everybody here together. It's a lot of fun. Hey, yo, Charles B. Good evening. Welcome to the chat. Welcome. What we're talking about tonight, Charles. I just got off the phone with Cliff. I was on the phone with him for a good hour, man. Hour and a half almost. Anytime we get on the phone, we always think we're going to talk for a few minutes, but we end up talking for like an hour. Always spend some time on the phone. Hey, that's a nice residential center you got there, Lord Pender.
That's why I switched to it, man. This is my St. Louis mansion.
Hey, this is my St. Louis where I'm going to stay, okay? This is my St. Louis mansion.
That's right.
So what we're talking about tonight, Charles, is for David to miss Rosh Hashanah, right? It's a high holy day on the Jewish calendar. And this is the day where you come lay all your shit at the apostles' feet, okay? Literally. And what I was just saying is Cliff actually saw some guy give David 4 gold coins valued at $200K, give or take a few dollars. All right. So people literally give their shit to this guy, and you're talking really valuable stuff, man. You're talking really valuable stuff worth a lot of money because they think this dipshit is the fucking apostle for some reason. But it's like you watch him waddle back and forth up on stage, and all I think about now is him fucking just wearing a crusty ass maxi pad.
Goodness. He says, I desire mercy and not a sacrifice. You bring me all these sacrifices and you ain't showing no mercy to the people. As a matter of fact, you are judging them and pointing a finger. And I'm going to tell you, the majority of the body of Christ is like that today.
It's precisely what Cliff said. This is the day he uses for big money to come in. That's exactly what Cliff said. This was the biggest. That was my exact question. Hey, was that a big day? He's like, oh, yeah. He's like, people were literally bringing him like fucking real shit, dude. He's like, I saw the gold coins, man. He's like, I saw the gold coins. He said there were 4 of them, man. 4 of them. What David did with those gold coins, I have no clue. If he was smart, he would have hung on to them. But knowing David, he probably sold them and then fucking ate them in Big Macs and Krispy Kreme donuts. He's like, God, just think how many Davies dozen I could buy with that $200,000.
And if we're really going to repent during Rosh Hashanah, globally, body of Christ-wise, this is one of the sins that we must repent of. A lack of love.
And this is all a rerun. This one of the other survivors that I've been talking to said, yeah, I was there when this was being filmed. So if anybody's questioning whether or not from David's cult this is all new, it's not. It's all old material. Your prophet, your apostle is lying to you guys. Straight up. He's lying. He's in hiding. He is he is in extreme piss poor shape. Okay, we've figured that out. What's wrong with him? We don't know, but we have speculations about it being his heart, which is a very good possibility because if he was eating fucking hydroxycut and eating like a fucking slob,
Hello.
yeah, color. Hey, what's up, Trip 9?
What's
Yeah,
up?
local color. David, the meanest cult leader of the 2020s, talking about love, right? Yeah, facts, man.
What's up,
He's a
dude?
hypocrite. He talks about love and mercy and don't judge others, but he practically does it behind the scenes. It's just what he does.
Exactly what you just said. The exact words you just came out of your mouth came out of Cliff's mouth. He does this, but behind the scenes also, but worse. Times
All
10.
the words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't he mention blackmail too? He blackmail people to reveal like their dirty secrets to everyone else.
Oh yeah, he's a complete prick like that. Yeah, sextortion. And here's the thing: if David's if anybody in the cult is being threatened by David with say nude pictures or anything, guess what? If he is doing that, that is against the law. It's a felony. It's called sextortion. Okay. And if he's using that against you, let us know because we'll fucking put that shit to fucking rest real quick. Because if that's something that David is holding over your guys' head, nude pictures or some shit, because we know he fucking does that, let us know. Let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some people do think that his hair is the Red Sea because that motherfucker parts sometimes right down the middle, right?
Yeah.
Shit, probably. I know that's probably why they're calling. Well, no, it's called sextortion now. It's not called revenge porn anymore. It's called sextortion. No, that's a good one.
Well, it's the same charge as that new thing they passed where like if a dude sends a random pic of his genitalia to a woman that's like unsolicited, then that's like a crime. It's the same thing, right? Yeah.
Yep, same thing. But it's taking it when you start doing it like that, because now what's happening is people are actually starting to commit suicide.
You see, yeah, that's a very effective way to destroy someone's life, you know?
Precisely, right? Right? How would David being the fucking degenerate sack of shit that he is, it would have surprised me. Right? Look, and Valerie says if he doesn't have anything on you, he just lies. There's a cult survivor right there. Or not cult survivor, but there's David's ex right there saying, yeah, if he doesn't have anything on you, he just fucking lies. Just like he eats, he just lies.
Like what makes up a story, or he
makes up a story like he'll falsely label you as something, you know, like let's pretend let's make up this guy named Charles, right? He decides to leave the cult, and what David does if he doesn't have like any that he would just lie about it and being like, you know, like some kind of like degenerate who watches a lot of illegal stuff on the internet or something, you know, he would probably say something like that.
Gotcha. I thought she may have meant like scare you into believing he has dirt on you when he doesn't, you know, like just like bluffing, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would bluff. He'll do whatever it takes to keep you in.
He either fabricates or adds stuff. Either way, it's deceptive. Either way, it's a lie. Yeah. Yep. Did you notice Steve, Ashley, and the other blonde were missing on Thursday Live? Yeah, they got deposed. I don't know who's getting deposed at this point. All I know is Ashley and Joseph got deposed because they were apparently representatives of the church.
Yeah, and those depositions occurred over Zoom though, so they did those virtually. They didn't have to go down to Florida for that. But Joseph was in Florida, right? Recently, right?
Yeah, it was. I saw him down at he did a video from the 706 address.
Right.
He was in that big fucking foyer room that the fellatio mansion, remember? Right. And he was talking he had been down there. Yeah, he was fine, man.
Why do you think he sent why do you think he moves these people around all the time? Like to check on the properties, you think most likely?
I think he does it to keep everybody in the dark. That way nobody knows exactly what's going on, the whole operation. That way nobody can flip on him. That's just what I think now, knowing what we know about this piece of shit. The fact that he's hiding. No. I don't think he's hiding.
Because there were a lot of people at the mansion when you interviewed that dude who went and like painted inside the mansion or whatever, and then like they told him to get out or whatever.
Yeah, that was.
There were a lot of people, and then when they first acquired the mansion, they were showing it off on YouTube. Like Jenny was there, like a bunch of different people, and then all of a sudden, all those people were at the hotel. So it's almost like they were there for a short time, and then maybe like homeowners association or something, that community, that exclusive country club community, got word of it, and they said, hey, no, this is against code, you can't operate this out of here. Which, if there's just people living in it, like you can't tell somebody who can live and not live in your home, right? Like if I wanted to move somebody into my house, that right? And so I don't know how that would have worked or played out, but for whatever reason, there's only like 2 or 3 people in that bench. I mean, from what we assume, right?
Yeah.
The Korean guy, who's like,
and there might just be one. What if they were just Marcus and fucking dipshit fucking ack were down there just to do the video?
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
To travel there, and because this is just like local color. The movement is about info control, right? This is why I always point back to serial killer H.H. Holmes, right? What H.H. Holmes did when he built a part of his little fucking death house, he would fire the person. You get rid of them. That way nobody could match up the exact details of his fucking murder mansion, dude.
Yeah. A really particular way to get people confused and, not being able to like understand the intention of what you're doing. So it's going to end up like, it's going to force them to like collect more resources than they should to like figure you out, basically.
Well, and what David's suffering from right now is a lot of the Streisand effect. Hey, I'll be a Barra. Good evening. Welcome. He's suffering from the Streisand effect, which is every time he does something and we find out about it, because he doesn't just be honest about it, it makes it worse. The hotel made it worse, right? The property in Tampa made it worse on him because he tried to fucking hide it. Well, guess what? It just made it worse. It's made it worse.
I really do hope it goes through like, federal criminal so that the judge can just, strike David down on that part.
Yeah, me too. I hope it can go federal criminal. I really do. And ultimately, in the end, the judge has the final fucking say, dude.
Yeah.
The judge has the final say. And this is, if the judge suspects there's criminal activity, she can't just let it fucking slide.
Nope.
She could not just let it go. It would be illegal for her to let criminal activity go, especially if it came across her bench.
Well, that's a prosecution decision, though, right? Like a DA decision. The judge can't just say, I think this is happening, I'm gonna do this, right? I mean, you got to have evidence first, right?
Right. She could recommend it to the DA, right? She could push it up to the district attorney. Absolutely. Dude, it's still, what's up, Chandru? It's a federal case, right? It's civil, but she's still the judge, dude. The judge has a lot of weight, man. She had a lot of pull. Sunk cost fallacy. Yep, everybody's sunk cost fallacy. Well, yeah, when you pull a $40,000 credit card and this guy's claiming to have all this money, yeah, I don't think so, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. David doesn't know when to cut his losses, man. Like he'll fight something till the end, and then when it's all said and done, he had a slim chance going into it anyways. But because of his ego and because he already started something, he's got to finish it. But it's almost like when a gambler loses $100,000, well, they'll pay another $100,000 just to try to get back even, but then they lose another $100,000 in the process. It's that type of thing. It's like he's taking this to federal court, blowing all this money, and then he dumped all that money into the stage, and then didn't even finish it. He's dumping money into a case thinking he's going to get that money back, but that's just going to make him lose worse. He would have been better off just maybe not buying as many mansions and buying the damn stage. Instead, he owes $1.2 million to a company. It's like, what the hell, man? He's supposed to be a wise financial steward, though, right?
Yeah.
Well, he's consumed with delusion of grandeur and a lot of ego. He calls himself the apostle, the greater than Moses, face-to-face prophet, and all that stuff. I think he said he is the bridge to heaven and earth, basically, on one of his live streams. That's how much of a ego he has.
Yeah. Well, then you see the picture. Did you see the Pacer update, LP? That picture?
I saw the exhibits. Yeah, I mean, I still haven't gotten through. I've been trying to read through Joseph's entire deposition. I haven't had time to. But by the way, Abby, I know you're online. I apologize for getting upset. I just wasn't expecting the Joseph definition to like just boom like come out like that because I was still reading through it. So it was like more like a spoiler alert thing for me. So my bad, bro. But anyways. Yes, I still haven't read through Joseph's deposition. I only got through Ashley's at this point. I haven't read through the what's his name? The expert witness dude. So
yeah. Well, here's the thing. I had a good talk today with a lot of people on the phone. And David thinks he's untouchable because he's a church, right? That's what he's gambling.
Well, yeah, he's hidden behind that nonprofit veil for the last 20 years, and so that's why he's been able to get. That's the whole reason why he's been able to dodge all this stuff.
Exactly. It's just
Michelle told me once he was the most powerful man on earth just under the Holy Spirit. That is a lot of egotism right there, Valerie. I don't know how you're able to put up with this guy just saying that.
I know, right?
I am right under the Holy Spirit.
Dude's out there walking around with a maxi pad shoved up his ass because he don't wipe his ass.
That's literal blasphemy right there, dude.
I'm the Moses
maybe
I'm the Moses of our generation, everybody, but I don't wipe my ass, okay? Never have, never will.
Well, maybe that helps him feel more one with God and Moses. Back then they wore white loincloths. That's his version of a modern day, white loincloth.
Yeah. I was in shock when she said it, like didn't know what to say. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to say either if David came up and said some shit like that.
I would probably tell him to shut up already. Like I would probably tell him to shut up because he cannot prove it.
I'd tell him to go change his maxi pad. Like, go change your maxi pad. You're a liar. He's like, oh yeah.
Or maybe just pimp slap him and then force him to chase me, but he's too fat to get me anyway. So
yeah,
that's a win.
For anyone that totally doesn't wear a pad. Yeah. Well, David's like, hold my pad. Okay.
Hold my pad.
He's a hold my pad. And it's got to be Poise Prophet. Okay. And the Poise Prophet, I won't wear any other brand. Okay. Because those are just the best kind. Dude, the second clip told me that all I could picture is Michelle like packing up a diaper bag for David when they got to go somewhere. She's like, all right, I got my diaper bag. And it's like, dude, it's like they have a special diaper bag just for David. And it's like nobody knows what's in it except David and like a very select few people. And it's like all you see him is just walking up there, squish, 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 squish. Just that maxi pad just like in his butt.
He's basically stinking up everything, the mansions, the cars that he goes in, and pretty much the congregation. I don't know how people survive.
Yeah. Valerie says that would be Daniel packing him up. Okay, so Daniel.
Oh, it's kind of heartbreaking that she knows who does that.
Yeah, let's see what David's doing. Let's see where he's at.
People in social media, the power to speak. They're stepping down in Texas. All those social media. And I don't even understand who has given people in social media the power to speak.
Who's giving this guy the power to speak?
But they can get on there and everybody, a million views can happen because.
Later Holmes, yeah. Any other Barry Manilow fans gathered in the chat today? Yeah, the chat or what?
That's who does David's wardrobe, Barry Manilow.
Barry Manilow, right?
No. I'm getting him confused with Liberace. Never mind.
I'm more of a David Hasselhoff fan myself, man. Not so much Barry Manilow. I prefer David Hasselhoff, and when he's singing, he needs to be eating a fucking just big, messy ass, fucking double-decker cheeseburger with bacon. Okay. Yeah. But as far as that, yeah. No.
What did he say about something down in Texas? He said something about the media in Texas. What did he say?
Yeah.
Like 10, 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, let's see.
They think the social media. Now I don't. But I'm quite appalled at the 21st century church because, when that hurricane happened down in Texas, all those social media. Now I don't
he's talking about what we were talking about earlier on the phone, Alex. The
power to
Joel Osteen hurricane thing when Houston flooded and Joel Osteen wouldn't let people in.
But they can get on there and everybody,
the lack of
million
love
views
Joel
can
Osteen
happen
shows
because
towards those people, man, pisses me off.
I came in some really interesting information today about Joel Osteen, and I won't release it here. I'll put it on Discord. I think that's a little bit more appropriate to release it there. But it was very interesting what I was told today.
I'm sure something outrageous about Joel Osteen.
It's an exact to this fucking scenario. We'll talk about it in Discord. I won't put it here. We'll do it in Discord on a chat one day. But
Okay.
yeah, no, it had to do.
We think they're right.
I'll be
False
waiting.
reporters. But you know, when the Hurricane Harvey thing happened, everybody started to accuse Joel Osteen.
Yeah, they did because he wouldn't let anybody in his fucking church, you asshole.
It's like see, I'm in Texas as well.
Yeah, same.
So, it's like when Ted Cruz hop shipped and like took a trip to Mexico with his family when we had that big freeze and the power outages across the state, and he says deuces. He says I'm going to, he got word like, before it happened and got out of there, before it even came,
Taxpayer dollar.
It's like same thing. Joel Osteen's like up in his warm mansion, outside of Houston, just like, oh yeah, just like Copeland is in Fort Worth, Texas too. I don't know why they're all down here. They're all down here in freaking Texas. I think it's because that's where one of the big Christian TV broadcast networks is located in. It might even be Fort Worth, Texas as well. TD Jakes is down there, which I don't know if there's anything controversial about TD Jakes, but I think Creflo Dollars in like North Carolina. I don't know, but a lot of these big guys are down in Texas for whatever reason. And yeah, that's what it reminds me of, is this whole Joel Osteen thing when he didn't let people in the church. And then once he got a bunch of pressure, then he's like, okay, fine, you guys can come in. But I think they made the excuse that the church was flooded or that something was broken to church, and then somebody released pictures of the church inside and it was dry or some shit like that. I don't know. I think that was the story.
Hit it on spot. No state tax, brother. No state tax, my man. That's what we don't pay here in Texas. That's why they come here. No state tax. All we do is listen to Taylor's actual words, which is also terrible. We just play his own live stream. It's not social media. It's you.
Yeah, he speaks for himself, man. Nobody has to narrate, man.
Nah, you could just sit here and watch David narrate his own damn fucking show and just laugh.
What is he doing? They're so arrogant. This is what I'm talking about. The church, they just point fingers at people.
Dude, does that piano
They
player
always
have
wanna
this
target.
droning music
Watch.
on loop, or is he
Let me tell
playing
you
it the
something.
whole time, like for the whole 2
Lord,
hours?
help me
So he's just playing
to
the same
explain
three
what I
chords.
saw in hell.
Yeah, I think it's part of like the atmospheric mind control that he does. Like he tries to make it a soothe atmosphere as he's preaching, and I don't know. I guess in a way, David hopes to get some people mesmerized by what he's doing. So he did talk about controlling the atmosphere. So I think that's how it goes. Like how he's able to grab the minds of like people in his congregation.
The roads aren't that bad here in Texas, Valerie. Not that bad. But they've got some big ass fucking interchanges. That's true. Texas has some big ass fucking interchanges.
Oh yeah, Dallas and Houston, man. Especially Dallas. I mean, Houston's got worse traffic just because Houston's like freaking twice, 3 times the size as DFW. But it's like you're getting like LA. But
Houston's a shit show. Houston's a shit show for traffic. Right where David's Colt Hotel is, that's a cluster fucking traffic right there, man. Yeah, and you're right. Local color, that organ is designated to create a transit stop. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I feel bad for that piano player because I've heard that dude play that damn thing for 3 hours straight sometimes, man. He must have arthritis already.
Oh, Austin's a fucking joke. I've only been to Austin like once or twice. And
Austin's crazy. It like tripled in size. Like when all big tech in California, started going down there. It's crazy now. But it what happened with Austin was it started expanding before the highway and infrastructure couldn't keep up.
Yep. Same here with San Antonio. They're trying to play catch up 10 years too late.
Yeah. Oh yeah. LA is still the worst in the country though. Yeah.
Oh yeah. LA's
still bad.
Clusterfuck. For real, like LA is gonna be for real, like Escape from LA one day. It's gonna be like Kurt Russell and shit. You ever see that? That's what LA is gonna be like one day. Let's see what Asswipe's saying here. He's running a rerun too tonight.
So I can save these people in the church who are on their way there and they don't even know they're going. I saw so many people in hell from the church, and they were saying to Jesus while we were walking past them, and they were burning. They were screaming and saying, "Why am I here? I served you. I was in your church for years."
Oh, Yukon Jack Storm
They
Rider,
didn't know
right
why
on
they were
time.
Yeah.
The picture that David's showing really is very like it syncs really well.
I know, right? It's like they almost match, huh?
Yeah. David, you
What's
better
up?
repent because I think that's where you're going to, based on we know about you.
40 Fizzle. Yeah. It's the main artery right through fucking SoCal right there. Like the 405, man. It runs you all the way down.
A lot of them scared. People in the church all their life didn't know anything. And Jesus would say to them, "You know I told you to forgive. You know I told you to walk in mercy. I cannot forgive you when you don't forgive others. You took those scriptures lightly."
David seems to take the scriptures lightly.
You judged your brother.
Look at his.
You were offended at things. And most of the people that were down there, they're offended. And he talked about those who
Yeah,
point
this
fingers
is a control tactic. This is
Yeah.
a
get
control
offended
tactic.
at people. And
He
talk
uses the
evil
truth
about
of the biblical scriptures to control people.
And what Cliff was just saying, he's like, we were talking about David's health condition just a minute ago before we got on here. And he said it wasn't until after this when David started having this chronic cough. And this is why I think he's having congestive heart conditions. Because he's got this chronic cough. And he's like, it's not a dry cough either, dude. He's like, it's a like a liquid cough. You know, he's like, it sounds real deep and just kind of like he's all at one point he was on a coughing fit for like 10 or 15 minutes. He just couldn't stop coughing.
Yeah, and he's not even a cigarette smoker, so yeah,
No.
yeah, because he was coughing in the deposition. I mean, it was wintertime in Detroit. I mean, hell, I freaking cough in the wintertime too, and it's cold as hell. But I mean,
Well,
if he's had it for a long time, you know, like maybe it is. I mean, I'm thinking he got COVID or something a while ago, and that put him on his ass, and he hasn't fully really came back the same since. But if he was in shutaway, then how the hell did you contract COVID? You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I heard the cough be better and worse. You know what? I'm sure it fluctuated. I'm sure David did like at some point try to make his health better just to go back down and get worse.
That's that 15-minute coughing fits after that dabs. Hey.
Yeah.
See, I don't know. Like, there's a part of me that like thinks that okay, David's just like on that endo, you know what I mean? But it goes back to what Clifton said. He's such a square. He's such a what word did Clifton say? I'll just use the word square for lack of better words. He's corny. Clifton said he's corny. I believe that. Like he's one of those kids that like, you know, he's the exact opposite of what he says. Like he wasn't a gangster on the streets. He was mommy's boy, right? And so I don't even see David even touching, you know, marijuana or alcohol, honestly. But I don't know.
I don't though. I see him popping pills though, and that's coming from that's coming from other people like professionals saying, "Nah, he's fucking popping opioids, man." Because for him to gain that much weight in that little bit of time,
He is corny. I believe he's cringe.
I could see Adderall, some uppers or downers, dude. I think it's uppers and downers, dude. I really do. I think it's
Oh man,
downers.
these comments crack me up, man.
I know, stuff my fellow quackos.
Dude, I believe in one of the crusades that I was in, or I think David was asking if anybody in his congregation came from Antarctica, dude. My friend and I were dead silent, and I was just cringing really hard of how dumb that question was.
Yeah, he's gonna have to uppers of some sort to, because what we found out about David's sleep cycle is he sleeps during the day and he's up during the night.
Well, he's awake now, and if he's watching us, hello, David.
Hey, David. Yeah, he's watching us. Oh hell yeah, he's watching.
He's definitely watching.
Yeah, he ain't on stage, so he's definitely watching tonight.
You see this picture, David? This is you.
David's all, hey, what kind of rapper is that?
Yeah, I see Chris's comment. Yeah, Adderall cough. Yeah, when I the times I took Adderall in college, yeah, like my voice went deep as hell. My voice went as deep as Trip 9's voice, dude. When I took
Really?
Adderall,
Really?
that happened to me. Yeah, for sure, man, for sure.
Okay. All right. Cool. I didn't know that. Shit. All right. Okay. So it makes your voice deeper?
Adderall did me. Hell yes. But the couple times, I took it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're right, Curly Girl. That's exactly what Cliff said. David was about 100 and something pounds lighter in this picture. You're right.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean, yeah.
I wonder what's his current weight.
I don't
Oh,
know
dude,
if
he's
he
gotta
can
be-
fit in half of these suits anymore. Sadly.
No, I don't think he has the suits to even fit in everything. And even if he does, he'll just break through it.
Can y'all imagine David E. Taylor doing the bedroom boom? No.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Please
see
don't
him
scar me.
because there were times we had to struggle to get him out of bed to catch a plane because he is not on a schedule. He is whatever with eating and sleep.
I can believe that because you were saying how he just like roll out of bed and go straight to lecturing or
Yep.
preaching, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Roll straight out.
yeah, when I first heard that, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, he's
Just-
definitely 100 pounds lighter here, Matthew Moore. Easily 100 pounds lighter here.
He just rolls out of bed and just start preaching to people.
He rolls out of bed like a freaking seal, dude.
Well, you
Yeah,
can tell because a lot of those recent videos, right, Alex, where he's live, his hair's all messed up, and you were saying you think he probably just rolled out of bed and that's why his hair's messed up. I don't
You
know.
could that is like when you guys see his hair all fucked up inside of the face and shit, he's all because his ass just rolled out of bed. That's
Wow.
because his ass just rolled out of bed. Like the video we saw of David a couple days ago. Like that
But-
rerun. Remember, I was asking if it was
This book, there was so much.
So
and
believable.
like this is a rerun.
I want to see him on my 600-pound life.
Not
Hopefully
that
we do. Hopefully we do.
wasn't it. I want to see the one where his hair's all fucking to the
This
side.
book, there was so much revelation.
So much. Damn, he had 2 reruns back to back. Look at that.
Yeah, well, I think
Mallory Evans just confirmed what we were saying. Yep, rolls out and out of the bed to preach many times.
Well, he likes to do the Jewish holidays, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and Passover. He likes those.
I would
Okay,
love
and
to see
then
what
obviously
the Jewish
Easter.
judge would have to say about this.
I think the past 2 or 3 Rosh Hashanahs and Easters and Passovers now he's done repeats. I don't think he's came out live in a couple of years for these like quote unquote big events. I mean, One Night with the King, he's done reruns. His Arena Crusades, some of those he's came out live, some of them he's done reruns. And so honestly, man, I mean, yeah, during this whole period he calls it shut away 3.5 years, whatever, right before COVID when he went in there. I mean, he hasn't came out live for some of these big events. And so you got to wonder, okay, is it just not worth it to him to come out live because he's not getting the audience in his Taylor building, so he's not going to get like those in-person donations, so he may as well just do a repeat because it's not going to really change his donation and attendance. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, I'll shut up, but yeah.
No, you're good.
Is it my mic that sucks?
What's it sound like, Cat Mom? What are you getting? Feedback, static,
Test.
or Jake? Test.
Testing. Is mine bad or is it mine good?
1, 2, 3.
No, miles.
Oh shit! Has my mic been connected to my headphone? Is my mic shitty? Fuck.
Theo looks like a failed 80s R&B singer.
Like, you know how bad Rick James started kind of looking later, like in the 2000s when he was on Chappelle's show from all those drugs and stuff. That's what David's kind of looking like here, even with the hair too, you know.
Yeah.
He just might as well just cut it off, man. It's not working for him anymore.
Yeah, it sounds like wiggling. If somebody's got I think it might. What do you got on LP? Like your mic?
Oh fuck yeah! It's just this cheap Sony headset that I got.
That's what it is.
It's probably the head. Yeah, I need to change it to my computer mic. It's my bad, dude. Fuck, it's been messed up this whole time.
You're fucking fired. You're fucking fired.
No, we all been there. We had those issues.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Bobby Brown vibes. Nah, you're good, LP.
Tony didn't fucking set my mic up right.
Man,
Tony.
Tony.
It seems like Tony
Fix it,
gets all the
headphones.
blame.
After that, I changed my maxi pad for the 5th time today.
yeah,
That's it.
we have Lord Pender, we have 999 and Mr. Webb. It's actually, yeah, I think it's Mr. Webb actually.
Yeah, this is me.
David, can you imagine David jamming on Soul Train to like some fucking bang, some shit like that? Or just a fucking like, I don't know, the Thriller. You see David down there with fucking one glove on and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, he looks like trash. Look, see, that's I'm guessing Valerie could probably yeah, that's David's hair getting out of bed.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if there's like some brown caviar inside his hair just stuck in there.
This hit.
Hey, Alex.
Yo.
Mic test, is it all right?
Yeah. So you sound good. His web. Yeah. Can't dance either. He can't dance.
Dude, he can't dance. Dude, remember how he swayed his fists like side to side? How that was so corny, dude.
Oh, an LP's video? Let's watch it.
What are you talking about?
Oh god,
dude, that shit's fucking funny.
It's priceless, David.
What are you talking about?
Let's see here. It's on your channel. Let's see here. It's his Gotti video.
The way he swayed his fists, like.
Where's it at? David E. Taylor's Gotti video, or Gotti's birthday celebration. Where's it at?
their comedy channel is on.
Powder donut lips.
Oh, here it is, right here. This is it. We're fucking laugh right now. Already laughing.
Oh yeah, when I showed the white boy dance moves.
He's too fat to dance.
What is, dude? All right, here we go.
No, I'm a Leo person. I like, yeah, that's right. Tempo.
You made a mistake.
Oh, it's Nate Plaster and fucking James pricks.
As time goes by. Been some of the old songs. For all time's sake.
Yes, feel the cringe.
As time goes by.
Oh yeah, it ain't just one day. No. We 3 days deep into this.
The white guys are Nate Plaster and James O'Connor. They're the pricks that are fucking copyrighting the channel, assholes. They haven't done it in a long time, but they were the ones copyrighting it. Yeah.
Maybe they gave up just because they know they can't stop you.
No,
They can't.
man.
They can't stop me. No, they can't. And it's only going to get worse for him.
And we got 29 or no,
I know he's shaking the shits. He's shaking the fucking little shit balls out of his maxi pad. He's like, hold on, let me shake the shit balls out of my fucking pad.
28 more celebration days. If I could celebrate my birthday every day of the year, I would do it. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I would have celebrated myself.
I will be. Ashe, Muku, Sekatabaya. But Joseph, someone died in your family.
Yes.
I can't remember it right now. Go ahead, tell them about that.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah, I can't
Hallelujah.
remember.
It was in the year
God showed
2015.
you
Apostle
everything,
just finished
David.
a miracle crusade in my home city. We saw such drug busts, the biggest ones in our city take place, and we were campaigning for the second crusade. And I got word that my cousin, out of nowhere, just dropped down dead, just a sudden death, just shocking death. And we didn't know he had this heart condition, but his heart had stopped beating for almost an hour. And I got word from my mom, and I immediately reached out.
You see the postural swaying? All right, man. If you're gonna crinkle rappers, you can mute your mic. All right, please. Thank you.
To Apostle with a text. I sent a text to you, sir, and
David's all, what kind of rapper was that? Sorry, bro. Sorry, Mr. West. Oh, man.
Apostle said only 2 words. He said, the Lord told me 2 words to say, and that was get up. Apostle sent that in a text. The next thing I know, I'm getting a call that he is resurrected from the dead.
That's right.
Morning, preach this morning. He did a tremendous job. Now let me say this. Do you not know? And Joseph, you can verify this. Yes. Get this reverb out of here. There shouldn't be no. And I just want to say, if there's any spies or major leaders watching this, you trying to keep up with what I'm doing and call people, listen, do your best. And if you don't stop, I know you're already a punk to the devil, but you need to repent. Let me say this. You will not be able to stop whatever God is going to do in my life and destiny. You are fighting a losing cause. I want to say this. See, this is where these leaders, they're arrogant. They think because they got a big ministry. Listen, God is over all of us. You can't stop me. If God is with me, you are stupid to think you're going to stop something like this. Listen, I don't need your platforms. I don't need you to validate
platforms,
me.
David.
If God go to a person in a dream and tell them to have me, who are you to stop that? You can't stop that. That's how weak you are. You think that your voice is more powerful than visitations, than face-to-face visitation. I want to speak to every pastor.
All those
who
visitations
have
are
punked
fake,
out.
David.
That's why I said you
Our
are
voice
punked
is
out.
more powerful than any of you, of your members, David.
We might have some more interviews coming up too. I'm still waiting to hear from them.
Oh, I encourage everyone to talk about David with Alex here. You'll be safe.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, you gonna go on the Cohen Bro show again soon? You think?
Do we actually set up a podcast together? Me, Cohen Bro, anybody wants to come on, dude. Honestly,
because I like that interview, and his other podcast guy, his partner was out that day, and when his partner came back, and for the next podcast episode, they gave a little brief summary of your podcast episode with the dude who missed it, and he kind of caught him up, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I'd like to have him on again," and hopefully it's both of those guys interviewing you next time, because I don't know, it might be a little different experience.
I'd like to get Cliff on there, and Cliff said he's all down for it. And then
that'd be cool,
yeah. And then we started another me, Bill Cosby, ASMR, and Scotty from Cohen Bro. We started because he wants to do more on cults on podcast. Also, let's do it, dude. So we're gonna evaluate some other cults.
What's the name of the podcast you've been on?
It's up in Detroit too. It's up in that area. It's called Cohen Bro.
Cohen Bro Opinion Show. It's on Spotify. If you check out the Full Frontal Exposure episode, it's a few episodes back now at this point, but a few weeks ago, Alex posted that, and I checked it out, listened to it. I listened to the whole thing. It was damn good, man. I was actually
I gotta check it out.
It was more legit than I thought it was gonna be, man. Honestly, so yeah.
No, that guy reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, dude, I've been watching your channel. Would you want to come on and talk?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude." And I encourage anybody who wants to come on my channel and talk, by all means. That's why we're here. Why the fuck else would we be here? Why? Let's just do it. Let's just talk about it. Don't be scared. It's okay, cult members. If you guys are scared of this walking walrus, it's all right. He's all bark, no bite. Okay. If you're wondering, ask yourself, what man puts a maxi pad in his damn drawers because he doesn't wipe his ass? That Moses didn't do that. Well, that's just
Moses
just
has much higher standards than David. That's for sure, dude.
David ain't even a jive turkey, Michael. he's just a fucking turkey, bro. And that's even giving him higher credit. That's just even giving him fucking credit, dude.
He's a filthy elephant seal.
Yeah, I mean, a turkey. Do you know how hard a fucking turkey is to hunt? Actually, a turkey is one of the smartest fucking birds to hunt, man. They are so hard to hunt.
Really?
Oh yeah, wild turkeys, they're super smart, dude. And they're hard to hunt. You got to sit and wait and just be patient. They see good and they smell really good. Yeah. So yeah,
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, wild turkeys, man. It's hunting turkey is one of the hardest things to do. Dude. It's one of the hardest birds to hunt. Yeah, dude. David's on. No, it's not. He's on right here.
Whenever I went through persecution, you start to succumb to all the people who were talking against me to you.
You know what though? Cat Mom has some pets that come up to her fucking back door and they're wild turkeys and they come back on her door.
That's why I don't tap dance, I don't lick tail, I don't bend over for nobody like that.
You do, David.
And some of you pastors, you are so weak because you are so afraid of what everybody got to say about you. I don't give a freak what nobody say about me. I believe in walking in boldness. It ain't arrogance, it's boldness.
Yeah, right.
I'm confident that God is with me. I stand in the face of the burning one.
He's on my max.
Do you even know what that means? I stand in the face with Jesus Christ and the Father, the burning one.
Oh, sure.
The Ancient of Days. I don't make it up.
You'll
you know what?
stand before
We
the
need
burning
more
one very
people like
soon,
that in
David.
this generation that got a backbone and that will stand up. I am so sick of these weak preachers. I'm so sick of these weak pastors.
I'm just thinking now, every time I see his ass on stage, I know he's wearing a fucking pad. He's wearing a pad right here.
You're so mesmerized.
It's just how unclean can you be, dude? To stand there in your own shit. Like Marlon Jones saying, has anybody like just not taken that into account that dude's walking around in his own shit all day? Like literally?
That is disgusting.
He lays in it, bathes in it.
This crap is ridiculous.
He eats with it.
He's all, fuck the salt and pepper. I'll just let me fucking shake some flakes off here.
Add some
These
chocolate
5-4
toppings
ministry
on my cake.
Oh, that's so dirty, man.
The first time they hear gossip about somebody, I don't care whether it's false or true.
Hallelujah, Brother Thice.
You don't have the right to judge and speak evil of people. They do this in this American media every day against the church. The church shouldn't do that against each other. That's wrong. We're supposed to walk in love. I am so sick, and I know Jesus is too. He appeared to me and told me how upset he is with most of the leaders. They don't have no spine in their back. They are weak. They won't stand up, and then they call someone like me arrogant because I'm bold enough to confront everybody about it.
You're right.
I will confront you. I don't care who you are. Listen, you can't even stay around me if you ain't bold enough. I'm serious, because I go through real biblical persecution. I'm talking to you Americans right now. A lot of you are full of blasphemy.
Real biblical
gossip.
persecution. Sure
You like
thing,
listen
David.
to negative foolishness online. You must repent of this.
How about you be bold in a
must
Muslim
repent of
country,
this,
David?
or you're gonna bust hell wide open. You are on your way to hell with gasoline draws on. I don't care how long you've been in the church.
David, how about you
Let me
preach
say
in the
this, because I
streets of
see
Afghanistan?
some people jumping
dare
off
you.
Zoom. That's how I know I'm offending some people. That's how I know when I start getting like this and I start seeing like 5 numbers drop on the Zoom, because I got this counter thing right here. That's how I know I know some devils are leaving here. That's right. You don't need to stay on here if you don't want to get saved. And I'm talking to you Christians who think you're on your way to heaven. You're not. You're not on your way to heaven judging other people. You're not on your way to heaven speaking evil in America.
And so his eyes are open to these things. And he said, he goes, I see 2 things of why
David,
they
if your eyes
persecuted
are
apostles.
open, you probably
He said,
ignore
1,
the truth.
they love money in America. These preachers do. And he said they're jealous of apostles.
Such a
because he's
self-projection.
blessing the people.
Y'all know I love all cultures, and especially the Caucasian, the white culture. And we know there's some beautiful Caucasian, and there's some preachers, and I'm talking about Caucasian preachers who are the same way. I was given the keys of the kingdom. That's right. And because I have the keys, I'm greater. God made me higher in rank.
Right there. What an arrogant fucking cocksucker. Sorry, you won't hear me say that too many times on here, but this is one of the many times that I'm going to call him an arrogant fucking prick.
He's an arrogant puny
preachers
prick.
who are the same way. I was given the keys of the kingdom. That's right. And because I have the keys, I'm greater. God made me higher in rank than a lot of these pastors and leaders who think they are great in America. I didn't give myself this power. God did. And I'm speaking of it boldly.
Sure, you.
I'm going to say this, but there's a lot of arrogance in the Caucasian culture. You don't have the keys of the kingdom. That's why all you can do is pray for it. You can't bring it.
You know what the D stands for right here? Dick. That's what it stands for.
The Dookie Deacon.
Yeah, it stands for the big Dookie Deacon right there.
The great mighty Pooh himself.
Yeah. He's not bold, he's brazen. Yeah, he just thinks he's bold.
Yeah. David, how about you preach the gospel in the middle of Afghanistan streets? I would love for you to do that. Who's more
Dirty Dookie Diaper Deacon? The Desitin disciple. You guys come telling you, man, David, memes were born. You birthed memes that night, David. He's like, what do you guys mean? I'm a man. I can't give birth. Well, yeah, you can.
Well, he did say he was pregnant.
Everybody to believe that the healing, anybody who does a healing ministry, they fake, they want money. No, it's this American media that's wicked. They the ones want money. The miracle power of Jesus is still for today. Watch this video. Show them that video.
This year on your birthday, your friends, sons, and daughters, and many around the world want to bless you with your very own Gulfstream G5 executive private jet airplane.
You know, but the thing is that Apostle, you know, you guys, everybody, he always gives gifts back. We have given him, you know, a Gulfstream before, tried, and he gave it back. We've gotten him.
You know what Cliff told me Joseph's nickname is? The Jerk. From the movie The Jerk. They called it Joseph. Your nickname with all the cult members is The Jerk. That's what they call you, is The Jerk, because you look like Steve Martin. Yeah, look at Michelle. Yeah, her face is disturbing. Yeah, no. And I sent some fucking shots over to Cliff. Yeah, he's got him. Yeah, he's got him. Yeah, David's done, and the sad thing is he did it all to himself with a little bit of our help, of course, but he did 90% of it you did to yourself. I'll say 98% of it you did to yourself, 2% we did to it. We helped. But the other 98%, David, you were responsible for your own downfall. So just FYI.
If he was more humble and more like calculated with what he's doing, then maybe we would never know who he was in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Had he been a little more fucking quiet about it, right, Trip 9? And a little bit less prickish, we probably wouldn't know so much about him.
And I probably would still be like slaving away with my finances if he was much smarter, but no.
Right?
I'm here now.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, had Rick Fraser not paid to promote the deposition, right, which he did, okay? That's true. That's true, by the way. I want everybody to know that. Rick did pay to have the deposition promoted on YouTube, all right? And you can pay to do that. Just like you can buy your subscribers, you can pay to promote your videos, okay? And he did just that, all right? That's why it hit the algorithm the way it did. It just fucking, bam, showed up all of a sudden one day. And there it is. And then you dig down the hole and fucking look. Look what we found out it is. It's a fucking sex cult, man. Sex cult.
You know, the second gift, which we're going to present here in a minute too, and similar, and he gives it back. You know, his heart is for the kingdom. His heart is to, you know, he does not, his whole thing is, you could tell even on his birthday and even in the visitation, the dream that was given is all 1,000,000,000% kingdom.
No,
so we have to start getting really creative in how, you know, that we pay for it in cash and with no refunds or something. I don't know. We just have to, do it in a way where Apostle won't give it back. But you know what? So many of you guys have donated specifically for Apostle's birthday, and Apostle's got millions of people around the world that follow him and love Apostle, love the ministry. And so when they sow and they give to him directly to bless him with a gift, we buy him a gift. And you know what? I just pray and hope that he doesn't give it back.
I think this is Hager Lane. That's where I think this is, Hager Lane.
So that's where Michelle's hiding, huh?
I don't think she's hiding anymore.
Well, I don't know. I think she's hiding. I think she's hiding too. We haven't seen Michelle in a while. All we can do is just hear the audio of Michelle from the last time we've seen her.
Yep.
In the live stream. So she's definitely she's probably switching mansion to mansion. That's what I think.
I think so too. She's hiding. She doesn't want to be found. Why would she? Dude, she's number 2 in command here. You gotta remember that. She's number 2 in command. Well, this is all
Love you, Apostle. You deserve it more than anybody. And we want him to be honored. We want him to be comfortable. We want to take care of God's mouthpiece, God's chosen vessel, God's choicest friend.
Media team, let's pull up Apostle Taylor's next gift. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful?
That one's
Come
fake,
on.
right?
All over Zoom. Can you guys see that on Zoom? That is absolutely stunning. It is a Rolls-Royce Phantom.
I never got that.
Nothing like it. Beautiful colors.
Wasn't that Phantom in the
favorite
Middle
colors?
East or
There's
something?
cream and just the absolute royal excellence, sir, that you're deserving.
Thank you for the private Gulf Stream. Thank you for the Rolls-Royce. Thank you. I'm so humble. Thank you for all of these gifts. And I mean a G5.
I think this is possibly where Michelle was sitting. Either here. One of the no, because the blinds.
Yeah, it was almost like she was sitting in like a nook of some sort because the blinds were kind of hexagonal, octagonal.
Yeah,
whatever you
let's
want to
take a
call
peek here real quick.
it. But anyways, yeah. I mean, it's not important. I was just wondering.
No, I'm with you.
But yeah. I did a reverse Google image search of that freaking Rolls Royce, and it instantly popped up in 2 seconds. So it wasn't their Rolls Royce. You know what I mean? It wasn't a picture they took.
Yeah,
and then
it was.
Listen to what Joseph says. He says, Apostle's favorite colors, cream, or whatever he says. I just started laughing, man.
What do you mean we got inside shots?
Of all the houses, yeah. Because I mean, if you go on Realtor or Zillow and you have his
Realtor.
address, it shows the inside of every place he's had.
Yeah. Look at these places.
Realtor.com, Redfin, Zillow, all of them have inside shots. Yeah.
Look at these places. David's the pantry's always empty because I just eat everything. Okay. Yeah, check these places out, Val. Multi-million-dollar homes, nobody's living in them.
That's what's crazy to me. It's like
immaculate home.
You gotta think like Kathleen, Michelle, Bishop Scott. Some of these people are living in these things with, maybe some of the other members that just aren't at the hotel that we just aren't. Counting or something. I don't know. Because it would be stupid just to have empty houses, and it's almost like a car too. You got to drive the car, or the engine's just gonna seize up, right? You got to keep those things moving and greased up. Same thing with a house. You gotta run it. You got to run the pipes. You got to take care of the outside. I mean, you can't just buy a place and let it sit there, right?
Especially with a pool, you got to maintain a pool on a house like this.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
These take maintenance, and I don't think. My sources say they're not at these houses. Nobody's up in the St. Louis area right now.
But I mean, it's like,
has anybody in St. Louis figured him out already or not?
Yes, that's why. That's coming from my sources.
Valley Ken.
Oh, so they did figure him out in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, everybody in St. Louis knows who David is, dude.
I'm sure they want a piece of David.
I think they are gifts he really wants to buy, but
Well,
it falls. No, they own these houses, Valerie. Oh yeah, St. Louis knows about David. Yeah.
I wonder how many of these they mortgage and how many they bought outright. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I don't know.
What were you saying? Let's see here. But then when you look at David's dumbass idea with the stage, right? It's like you look. It's fucking stupid, man. Hang on. Pull it up.
So if David loses that lawsuit and then has to pay, let's just call it an even $1 million is what he'll owe him. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
And let's say that he doesn't pay. What happens in that case with it's a federal suit. It's not just in the state of Florida. So they would be able to put liens on all of his properties, right? Essentially,
absolutely,
nationwide, everything that's in the church's name, right? Or how does that work with churches? Is it different? Is there leniency with nonprofits? Or
here's the thing. This is why this is going to be so complicated for the courts. This is just how I'm looking at it, right? You have an organization, right, on the docket, federal docket, who's claiming to be a church who's been revoked by the IRS. Now, they're fighting a federal case where there's money involved. How do you go after an organization that technically doesn't exist? Right? Now, now, Booby Props is going after both Kingdom of God Global Church and JMMI, right? But they're both the same fucking people. This is where this is going to get complicated for them, man. This is why I've been saying this is going to end up in a RICO case, because the amount of involvement with multiple people, this is a conspiracy against the government to defraud the government of money. They haven't been paying their taxes. They've been bankrupt in numbers, moving money throughout tax exemptions. That's what the mob did, bro. That's what the mob did with properties too. You know what the mob did? When they started getting busted, they started giving their houses over to their spouses. Guess what David just did to Susan? He gave her a fucking house, bro. And then came up with some whack-ass fucking real estate contract. Had her sign.
If he was smart, though, wouldn't he just put all the houses in everyone's names, like while this court case is going on, and then...
Oh, that would be a huge fucking red flag for the judge. That would definitely raise questions. Dude, just the one house, Lord Pender. Just the one house alone is a red flag. That's what I wrote in the fucking letter to the judge. It's like, Your Honor, they're claiming houses.
I haven't had a chance to look at all the discovery and interrogatory questions that were answered and submitted back to the court. I've just read Ashley's deposition. That's it so far. So I gotta get through these other documents, and then I'll release them on my channel or something. But I was hoping to see, like, there was a lot of exhibits posted, like, you know, pieces of evidence in addition to just the questions and the depositions. But everything is so heavily redacted, and you can't really. It's not really anything.
It even says that in some of the documents that, hey, this shit's so heavily redacted, we can't even use it.
Yeah, one of them was like a U.S. bank statement or something like that, or transaction, and literally everything was blacked out on it except the top, and it said payment. It just said payment 35,000 or whatever at the top, but everything else is blacked out, and that was one of the attorney's notes in his letter to the magistrate or whatever. And it's like we could do nothing. The documents they have actually provided, we could do nothing with because they're so heavily redacted or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
they know what they're doing. David knows exactly what he's doing with this. He sends the most uneducated, most unqualified people down there to go render an expert opinion on something they have no fucking clue about. He even says so right here. Look, this is what's important. Check this out. And just so you know, have a sense of size of this set. Okay, this guy in this picture is 6 feet tall. The roof featured here is 40 feet. Your set is 10 taller than that. I've included an easier version of our invoice for your review. Let me know if this works. But truth be told, if we're not funding timely, it will affect the completion date. They weren't funding timely. Okay. So look, that guy's 6 feet tall. See that guy? That dude's 6 foot.
And the roof is 40 feet.
40 feet. They're asking for another 10 feet. 50
What an
feet.
imbecile.
That's basically what this email is saying. You guys are idiots.
Dude, the Rolling Stones and Aerosmith don't even have sets that are that freaking tall when they go to stadiums. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell?
I don't even think Kiss does, dude. Yeah, I don't think Kiss does. I'm trying to think. Iron Maiden, no. Who? I don't think anybody. Slipknot.
Well,
no.
I mean, they probably do, but bad analogy. But I mean, what I'm saying is like, that's just that's ridiculous. Like, it's as tall as a tractor trailer. You know, like I don't know what he's thinking. What is he gonna do? Like, I mean, I guess he thinks he's like Commodus riding into Rome in the movie Gladiator. Like he wants a set that makes him look like freaking Caesar coming back from freaking, defeating Hannibal or some shit. Like
I know, right?
And then
Like,
what's funny is that the CAD rendered drawing of the stage, the animated drawing, it shows the dude's silhouette for reference. Like, okay, let's just say it's a 6 foot dude. Well, the lions look like 3 times the size of this dude in his rendering. But then when they show the lions on camera, they're like as tall as that dude. They're like maybe 6 feet, 5 or 6 feet high. So it's like, okay, which one was supposed to be to scale? Because
And how big was David say the lions were going to be? Like 25 feet tall or some shit like that. He's all going to be 25 foot tall lions.
Oh, what's up, Chris Com? Chris Com's on. Man, whenever I take a first glance at Noah Winslow's photo, it always looks like Alex. Like with Alex, when you have not your mohawk. Whenever I forget, like I don't know why, but whenever I glance at Noah's picture, I'm like, that's Alex. I'm like, oh no, that's freaking Noah.
Hey Joseph Dedon, why don't you come on and talk with us, brother? Come on, talk with us, man.
Who?
Come join the lives. Come join our No Life with us.
Joseph Dedon. Is that Joseph Bush? Joseph Dedon.
Joseph Dedon. Hey, where's Fook you and Puppet Bastard? Where are the rest?
Yeah, where's the rest?
Lazy Tiger, Puppet Bastard, Shane Smith.
Yeah.
Coming at you live. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am in
one more.
the JMMI building in the hotel room.
Whoa, dude.
I broke
such
in.
a revelation, bro. How is it?
How's your secret shadow place?
Fucking with you, bro.
It looks like the same color wood stain though, that on that bed back there, man.
I know, right? No, I am in a hotel.
If we have no lies, what about you, Joseph Dedon? You're probably worse than us.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Dude, what I missed? Did I miss anything good? I just fucked up some hibachi. It was delicious.
Oh, word. David's I fucked up some hibachi.
Joseph, what is that? Is that an Audi in the front in your profile pic? I can't tell.
What are we talking tonight? We just going on about the stage shit?
A
little bit of this, a little bit of that.
And then want to judge us. Oh, and then want to judge us. Oh, Joseph must be with he said us. Is he with the cult?
Noah?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Calling us hippie weed smoking sinners is really pretty judgmental. You know that?
Sounds like a typical Christian response.
You know what? You're a freaking hypocrite, Joseph Dedon. You basically stabbed yourself in the heart with that statement.
Joseph
Dedon.
Nah, I don't think Joseph Bush.
He worships a man. No, he wants everyone to worship him, bro.
No, we literally crap all over him.
Yeah.
Want to judge us. And then he changes it to them, us, them. That's a good Pink Floyd song, but I don't know what he's trying to That's a good weed smoking Pink Floyd song.
Judging them, I meant. Well, you know what?
Hey,
you called us hippie weed smoking sinners, so you're being judgmental, Joseph Dedon.
Judging them, I meant.
Michael Steven, now search David E. Taylor on the same exact website, bro. Just do a query on David E. Taylor. Yep.
Grade
ministrywatch.com. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Ministry Watch. Yeah. They've been in F status since like 2015.
Yeah.
Ever since the deposition.
Yeah.
Or at least since 2017 when they haven't filed taxes since 2017. And then, yeah.
That's illegal.
He just
You
said,
can't
"Yeah,
do-
bro, do you lift?"
Judging them.
Oh my god, what is this
Well,
shit?
what's Joseph? What's bad about judging? What's bad about calling a spade a spade?
Really, you have millions? You're a joke, Joseph Dadon. I checked
Millions,
your web
really?
traffic.
Where are the millions at, bro? When there's like
Where are your
12
millions?
people in David's chat when he runs live.
Yeah,
he said we and then corrected it to they.
You don't think you live? You don't think you live,
live?
Joseph Dadon, is the phones to scam people? You live
Come on.
nothing else.
Do you walk with the burning one hand in hand?
I don't know. Jesus might need a backhoe to lift up David. I don't know about that.
Jesus lifts us. Yeah, sure, whatever, buddy.
What's it like cleaning up a grown man's dirty maxi pads?
Yeah, honestly.
Just curious. Asking for a friend.
He's like, I don't know. I usually clean them up with my teeth.
Just like David
Damn it,
saves
Alex.
South America from North Korea.
God must hate David then, because
$1 million question.
Joseph Dadon. I commented on Joseph Bush's.
It's either Joseph Bush or a close member who's willing to cuck for David.
Yeah.
Commented on Joseph Bush's Facebook earlier. Joseph posted something about it was some metaphor about there's 86 million seconds in a year or something like that, and it's like he's like, if you had 86 million in the bank and someone stole $10 from you, would you be upset? And it's like, no. Well, then why do you let 10 seconds out of your day ruin your whole year? And I said something about if Apostle spent 10 million on mansions, then why is he fretting over a $1 million stage or something like that? I said something like that on his freaking Facebook. I forget, but yeah.
Oh, is that the laws? You calling him a nut ass hawk haircut? Really? You judgmental douche.
Hey, don't be mad because my hairline's more straighter than David's. All right. Don't fucking hate, okay?
Joseph, post your hairline now. Post your hairline now, Joseph. We want to see what your hairline looks like. Post it now.
Fucking Charles was saying, look at his triangle ass hairline. Oh man.
Let me see. Where's Charles?
Nah, this was last night.
Oh, talking about
Yeah,
Joseph's
talking about
hairline.
Yeah, when
Joseph's
we were
hairline. Joseph's hairline goes to like
his fucking middle of his forehead.
eyebrow, man.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's all, damn, look at his hairline. It goes touches his fucking eyebrow.
Freaking
Joseph Dadon, come on, get on. Be bold for the Lord and confront us.
You like crazy.
Yeah, you called us sinners.
You look crazy. You look crazy with that nut ass mohawk. Will you please fucking spell mohawk right too? Jesus Christ, it's mohawk. It's not two fucking words, okay, dipshit. It's mohawk. One fucking word, okay.
You see, these guys are too uneducated to spell right.
Well, and you know what? I'm actually going to get a style this weekend too, so I'm kind of pumped about that. I'm going to get in some fucking Liberty spikes this weekend. Yeah. Talk about a mohawk, motherfucker. Put Liberty spikes in it now, motherfucker's not a mohawk, huh?
Look like my left. Okay, yeah, that's nice, Joseph.
Oh, you know who that is? I know who that is. That's fucking Marcellus. He's a little bitch.
Yeah, because remember he spelled mohawk the same way, right? Or no,
Yeah,
who spelled
he would-
mohawk? I think he spelled yeah.
Yeah, and he would always say some shit like that, like, "Oh, you look like my left nut," or "You look like my left testicle." or some
Yeah,
shit.
no, I think Joseph Dadon is the
Look
same
like your
account
left
as
nut, really?
somebody go to.
He
here,
actually
I'll
has a
go.
nut?
Let's see, Joseph Dadon. Let's see when his profile was created. If it was like around Christmas or New Year's, that's when all those other ones were created. Let's see. Go to
Yeah,
channel.
that was around the time that fucking
Let's
Marcellus' bitch ass was coming on the channel, being a little fucking piece of shit crybaby, wannabe fucking.
Join January 2023. See, I told you around Christmas. Boom, called it, bitch. That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't he also Nanya Business on YouTube? Is that him?
Yes. Yep. None your business. Yep. Exactly. None ya.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Oh, that was Nanya?
Hey, Joseph Dadon, why are you so quiet now that we called you out?
Yeah. I know it's funny. I give them the option to come on here and fucking talk, but they don't, dude.
And then they come up with an excuse like, "No, this Dirk Chubb just blocked me."
Yeah, I'm not blocking anybody. Not blocking anybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
Chris Crum just went down to the first floor and stole some of JMMI's concession stand down there, dude. He freaking raided the candy jar downstairs, dude.
No, bro. I snuck some THC gummies in this trail mix bag. Got them through TSA, like, no problem.
Okay, come on. Click the fucking link then. Come on. Click the link. Click the link. I just put it in there. Here. I'll put it in there.
What's up, Lazy Tiger? What's up, bro?
Be bold for the Lord.
What's up, bro?
Lazy Tiger. 24.
What's up, bro?
If you believe that Christ is with David E. Taylor, then come on. Nothing will happen to you. I mean, we're going to be judged, right?
Yeah.
The earth will swallow our houses, and we're going to die. Right? Isn't that right, Lazy Tiger?
I think what's wrong is David wishing death upon his enemies instead of, didn't Jesus forgive everybody and love everybody, not want to kill his enemies and wish,
David,
their family get cancer and shit?
Yeah, you see, David has miserably
So you want to talk about we're wrong? How about your
Yeah.
anointed one is wrong?
Yeah. How about laundering money and human trafficking and sexual assault and shit like that?
How about his bullshit fake Super Bowl predictions that never fucking come true, bro?
What about that?
Grooming underage teenage girls, you sicko.
Yeah, where's Russia? We're still waiting for the Russian attacks on American soil.
Yep. And the nuclear submarines to come over and fucking drop bombs and shit. I mean, they ain't going to come on. They always say they will, but they never do. It's just the way.
I don't know. They can't face the truth, bro.
No.
You see,
they have no rebuttal for facts.
No.
They have no rebuttal for truth.
I would love to go on one of these fucking false prophet, one of these fucking prophets show and just fucking call them out on their own shit.
All that boldness they preach too, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all soft as baby shit.
Yeah, y'all soft. Marcus Bulbous is a stack of fucking Michelin tires too.
You're right, Noah. They do have to ask David for permission.
Yep, I need to go ask
Mr. Sir, Mr. Apostle, sir, is it okay if I go on the internet, Mr. Sir?
He's like, no. I rebuke them.
I rebuke the internet. It's the devil.
It's the devil, Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher, that woman is the devil.
The devil.
I like Vicky Valancourt, and she showed me her boobies.
And I liked them. And I like them too.
I want him to be comfortable. You want to take care of God's mouthpiece, God's chosen vessel, God's choicest friend.
Media team, let's pull up Apostle Taylor's next gift. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful?
I want to check something here.
No, that's in the middle fucking east. Go back to that picture, bro. That is taken in
Media
the
team,
middle
let's
east.
pull up Apostle.
Fake ass fucking Rolls Royce Phantom. Yeah. Steven, so that's my Rolls Royce. We got him this Rolls Royce this year. But hey, you know what? We actually didn't get it for him because it's still sitting over the Middle East somewhere. Oh, man. David's is it a hot dog, Noah Winslow? Is it a corn dog? Because they don't have medulla. Alligators are ornery because they don't have medulla oblongatas. No, we still gonna have that quiz,
Bro, what happened? I thought dude was getting on. Where's he at?
Who? Because they're not gonna get on, bro. They never do.
I thought dude was getting on. Don't
Nah,
be a
of course
bitch,
they're not
bro.
gonna- Why would they? No, he has an old RR.
He has an
Man,
old
I
world.
wish-
Old
There you
world.
What's
There
up,
it
man?
is.
Oh, Lazy Tiger, what's up?
Let me see that hairline.
Show your face. Don't be scared.
No, just turn your mic on. What's up?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
What's up?
Hello.
God bless. God bless. Good evening.
What's up?
What's up?
Good evening.
Why y'all doing this man like this?
But no, hold on. Let him talk, Trip Nine.
Bro, David's an actual terrible person, bro. You know what he's done to people. You know what he's done to families. You can sit there and believe his lies all you want. There's plenty of people that have seen the truth and come out of the cult, and they're much better off now. Not only have they found a relationship with God, but they found inner peace, and they don't need to sit there and buy someone mansion after mansion, long-lasting belts, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Bentleys, Mercedes, BMWs. That's not what a minister is supposed to do, bro. And you know it. You know all that shit he's doing is wrong, bro. And you fucking know it. Your turn.
I mean, who are you to judge anyway?
Yeah, we can't hear you, man. You need to take your phone out of your pocket or something, man, because we can't hear you.
Speak up.
Okay. Who are you to judge?
Who am I to judge?
Exactly. David will be judged.
Yeah, David will be judged, precisely.
I mean, yeah, we all be judged. Yeah, we understand that, but I mean, why are you checking this man like this? Is what I want to know.
Why does it matter? What? It's a cult. Are you?
We
hold on,
literally
hold on,
just called out all the things he's doing. And we have former cult members of JMMI
hold up
testifying against David.
Yeah.
What do you say to that?
How do you are you calling all the people that have come out and testified all liars? That they're all full of shit? Is that what you're saying? That all the people that have come out and said all the stuff of how bad David has fucked up their lives, it's all lies?
I mean, there's no proof of that.
I mean, do you think?
Oh, no proof.
Do you think it's all right? And do you think it's all right for David to call people faggots and wish death upon them and their families? What do you think about that, bro? Lazy Tiger, what do you think about that?
I mean, it's a bunch of lies and nonsense. What I think.
How is it lies and nonsense? We can pull up the videos on David's channel where he's calling people faggots, he's wishing death upon them, and he's wishing cancer upon their family members for speaking against him. You're telling me a man of God can sit there and wish death upon people that talked bad about him? They said bad words about him, so he wants them to die. He thinks they should die.
Okay,
That's a man of God, bro.
But I mean, why spend so much time attacking this man like this?
I can't.
Because nobody else was talking.
At this degree, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, because everybody asked, why is this man still out on the street walking around? Why is he not in jail?
Okay, now I'm gonna ask, why would he be in jail?
Well, because the IRS has allowed his fucking slimy ass to slip through the cracks. That's why. He's laundering money. And if you're too fucking blind to see that, I don't know what to tell you, dude. We have all the
like, look what he spends. Look what he spends the congregation's money on. Bentleys, mansions. No one lives in these mansions. The only people are living is in that motel that he bought. And all that is a call center.
It's better.
It's not a college. They're not teaching ministry there. They're running the phones 24 hours a day. That's all they're doing there.
Yep. What do you call it?
And you know this, Lazy Tiger. Like, you know this. You're not. I'm sure you're not a stupid individual. I'm sure you can see exactly what's going on.
A man like this, because who are we to judge at the end of the day?
I'm not judging him.
We're calling him out.
We're calling him out. I haven't once judged David.
I'm judging him. I have.
See the difference?
When I see people doing terrible things to people, I'm gonna call them out on it.
Hold on, let's get one at a time, guys, okay? Because the fucking StreamYard already fucking sucks, and Lazy Tiger has a shitty fucking connection. I don't know what you're talking through, Lazy Tiger, but we can't hear you for shit.
Can y'all hear me?
No, barely, dude.
Your mic is pretty
I don't
fuzzy.
know if there's something wrong with y'all connection or something, but
So what do you make? So honestly, what do you make of the hotel down in Houston?
I mean, what you told me come on here, man. What you want to ask me, man?
Come on,
I asked you a bunch of questions already.
Yeah. Why do you follow him?
I asked you a bunch of questions you won't answer.
It's just a bunch of lies.
So my question to you:
don't believe the lies. What I got it.
What are the lies that are out there? Tell us.
Everybody listening, don't believe these lies. This is a bunch of nonsense.
So you think the mansions that David buys is a lie?
His face, he's laughing. Look at it. Look at his face.
So you think him wishing death upon people, cancer upon their families? You think that's fake? How can you support that? How can you support a man of God wishing death upon people?
See, but there you go again. You asking the wrong person again. You gotta ask that David, my man. I'm not David. You know what I mean? I don't think you can sit there and say that I did that, right?
But that's a simple question. How can you defend a man that wishes death upon people that want to leave his fucking movement, dude? Is that hold on? Is that a normal church?
I'm not better to do it than sit on your computer and judge a bunch of men you don't even know.
He can't answer shit, bro. Yeah, as usual. That's all y'all
He's
do.
too butthurt to do so.
Yeah. He knows it's wrong, bro.
Yeah.
He knows it's wrong, but don't worry. He's good. He's still coping.
That's why I always question it. I
genuinely
want to know. I genuinely want to know how these guys can support that hate and that evil, and they can never answer that question. They can never answer that question. That's all I want to know. Just let me know why you think that's okay, being a Christian man that you claim to be.
Hey, would we get people come on that like that? Let's let them talk, and let's let them talk, okay? Like, let's be cool about it if they're gonna come on and talk. But that was a shitty fucking that guy had a shitty connection.
I couldn't hear what he was saying.
Yeah, honestly, but when people get on like that.
What I wanted to know is, what is his connection with JMMI and David, and is he a supporter and follower of him, and why? Because if he's not, well, then why is he coming on here and defending him randomly? How did he find this channel? That's the stuff I'm curious about. You know?
Yeah. Why are you here? That's a good question, right? Why are you here all of a sudden, Lazy Tiger? What brought you to the channel? I think he's probably gone. He left.
Yeah. Also, Valerie Evans, if you have any evidence of texts or pictures of David with you or something like that, we'd be happy to see that if you're comfortable.
Yeah. You'll get trolls like that support David. And it's just because there's cult members watching right now. There's 36 in the chat, man.
I wish YouTube still had the thumbs down tracker where you can see how many people thumbed your videos down. I mean, at least publicly. I think you can see it in studio.
Maybe he was calling from the call center because his connection was so shit.
Probably, or just
they have bad service over there.
Yeah, they do. Whenever I had calls with them, their voices would get a little bit muffy too, or we just lose connection. I have to call them again.
Yeah, like that's what I wonder about is.
Yeah, I encourage anybody from that cult to call in and talk to us about this, because if you think David's right, well, guess what? We would love to talk to you about it and hear what you have to say. But don't call with a shitty connection that we can't hear, okay? Because it just doesn't work.
Yeah, we want to hear you loud and clear so that we would understand every letter that's coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, when you get on there all fucking it doesn't sound good. Yeah. So just call it the good connection, okay?
From us, wave your hands, and you getting blessed over the phone. But I've trained these students and these missionaries and these men and women of God.
It's fucking Rosh Hashanah bullshit. Yeah, this is about David's Rosh Hashanah. Look, see, this is what he's got to run for. Rosh Hashanah, no. He was like, you can't say that.
He's either in the hospital bed in the middle of recovery, or he's just beginning to recover. I don't know.
I think so too, dude. I think he's in recovery right now, man.
Keep checking that credit score, man. Periodically, maybe some more medical bills will pop up too. You know,
it would surprise me.
I was just thinking that, Lord Pender. I was just thinking
Start opening your eyes and your mind to realize how wrong you are.
But
now watch.
Well, so here's my thing about the Durham credit card things we see on his statement.
Pull that up real quick. Give me a second.
Well, those wouldn't appear on his credit statement until they went to like collections, right?
They're in collections, precisely. Yeah. They're in
okay, so they went to collections, which would have meant he probably went that. A hospital gives you a good amount of time. Like my hospital bills didn't go to collections until I put them off for like 3 years. So how did they? If he recently went to Durham and this guy recently saw him there, why are they already on his credit statement? That's what I can't understand. You know what I mean?
Dude, when I took a hospital bill, it only took a few months, bro.
Oh, that's odd because like I just
didn't take long at all.
I don't know. Maybe the hospital I went to was leaning as hell because
but no,
I purposely didn't pay my medical bills from the emergency room for 3 years just to push my luck and see how long I could put it off. And then they finally said mass collections, and I was like, okay, here's your $3,000, whatever. But I was like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
because that was essentially my deductible that I didn't want to pay because I was just like, screw it. I'll just
That
wait.
show up on your that doesn't affect your credit though, does it?
No, medical.
Yeah, no, it went. Yeah, they sent me to collections after about 3 years. Now, whether it affected my credit score, I assume so. That's why I paid it in a hurry. But maybe it wasn't going to. But I guess what I'm wondering is that how is a medical bill, unless he financed his medical payments, and because it's a financing item, it goes to his credit score. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm just trying to see like, okay, collection of past due status updated. So this is almost like, so he went to the hospital in 2022. So this wasn't a recent deal, right? So this guy who says that he saw him in Durham, this must have been like almost like a year ago, right?
No.
Not like a couple months ago.
No, a couple.
Okay. So maybe he's visited Durham. Maybe he's been going to this hospital for like over a year. That would make sense because it says he incurred this expense in December 2022. So he would have had to gone to Durham for this at least back like a year ago, right? And if this guy recently saw him there, that means he's been going since at least 2022 through now. So he's been going there a lot for treatment.
He's been going there.
He had some medical problems then, by the sounds of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he took EMF, right, dude?
I think he used to have a heart condition. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a heart condition of some sort.
No, and the way fucking some of these survivors are saying his chronic cough, dude, that's congestive heart condition, dude. And I just talked to Cliff. We were giving him tea, Robitussin, and all that shit, and it never went away.
Maybe like chronic pneumonia or something, you know, or if COVID could have put him on his ass if he already had pre-existing conditions like that.
And COVID, if David's weight, COVID would have affected him very, very bad.
Maybe that's why they're all that COVID scare over there, you know?
Yeah, because David got COVID.
Yeah, he's probably forces them to wear masks and shit. Like, you know, I don't care what your stance on the vaccine is, but a lot of these religious organizations, they're against that type of stuff, and maybe he's against the vaccine, so he's like, okay, well, you guys got to wear masks, you know? I don't know.
Remember when he came out of his
probably blamed it on one of them for him getting COVID.
Well, remember when he came out of Shutaway and said fucking COVID was still going on? Like everybody started wearing masks and social distancing again all of a sudden, right?
And when COVID first broke out, it would his like one night with the king or one of those events, he was like, hey, I got a prophecy. You know, angel visited me in a dream, like he starts every single one of his sermons. Angel visited me in a dream, white robe. You know, and hey, this is gonna be over by April. And then hell no, April was like when it got hot and heavy, you know, obviously, right? April 2020, at least in the United States, March, April was like shit. And he said it was going to be over by then. So it's like, okay, another false prophecy, right? So it's just ironic that he says it's ironic that he says that God was going to cure the nation of COVID in 3 months, and here we are 3 years from now, people are wearing masks in the hotel still.
So December 30th, he took a trip. That's what it looks like. That's when that.
Well, that's just the date that account first opened as a collection, right? Or is that like when he first got the bill from the hospital? I mean, I don't know.
Account type collection. It's telling us right here. Date open December 30th. Account type collection. Status updated December 2022. I'm guessing the event had to have had 6 months before this, give or take.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, man, it took them 3 years to turn me into collections, like I said, man. But I don't know,
bro. No, because I did a video saying David was sick, and they fucking tried to privacy strike me, dude. And that was about a year and a half.
Yeah, that was about
because they tried to.
I think it was still cold outside when you're doing that. It was still like maybe just the end of winter.
Yeah, it was. We're just hitting winter. It was the end. I can't remember, but they tried to privacy strike a video because I said something about David being sick, and I got a fucking email from YouTube saying, "Hey, you got a privacy strike. They're trying to say you put out private information." Same thing happened with Catherine Crick. They tried to get me on privacy when I called John Tall and got all that information about their fucking scam. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's helping them.
Oh, dude.
I don't know. Are people still donating, or has it really slowed down?
I mean, if they're paying a mortgage on a $10 million piece of the real estate in Tampa, then they probably have money coming in. That's how I see it. But I don't know. I just wonder how and who and why. You know, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still got a handful of donors with deep pockets.
And even if your mortgage was paid off, you got to cover the property tax. You got to cover the upkeep, the maintenance, the electric bill, the water, sewage. I mean, for every single one of those properties, not just one, you know. So that's just still a lot of cash flow. Plus upkeep in the Taylor building. I mean, and the hotel.
It's multiple properties too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he's got 8 properties that, you know, to cover. And how does he do it if everybody's in a damn hotel in one spot? I just don't see it happen.
That's what I want to know. Who's maintaining these? Who's doing the upkeep? Because, you know, he's not paying people to do it. He can just use the cult members, just like, you know, Scientology does. Free labor.
Yep. Correct.
But you got to have the equipment.
Yeah,
to do it,
I agree. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good, brother.
No, I was just going to say I agree with Aaron's comment here. They're not doing the upkeep. Yeah, they're probably just letting everything just go to shit. You know, that's what I feel that's happening a lot.
He owns 9 properties in total. 9 properties. Is that what I see?
So those are just the ones in St. Louis County, and those and half of those are just plots of land. Like 3 or 4 of those are actual houses. So let's say, let's just say 4 of those. Let's just say 4 of those are actual houses.
All these that are highlighted are all houses. The other 2 on top are roads.
Yeah, private roads, right?
Yep.
Well, no, 205 and 207 Hager Lane. That's the same place. One of them is just like his outhouse or like the land.
Yeah, 18207 is a property that connects to 18205. Correct. Yeah.
So they just have some empty plots as well.
Yeah,
So,
this is like
he's got 5 homes in He's got 5 homes in St. Louis, including that piece of shit rundown Nelly mansion that's not even livable, I don't think. The 2 in Florida that we know about, possibly someplace in Orlando, just based off of Bishop George Scott and Joseph Bush's information that I found on Orlando. He's got the Houston property, and he's got Taylor facility. That's 10 that I can count that we know of.
Holy
right?
shit!
That's 10 properties.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's more than I thought. Holy shit!
So
he's got some money in real estate. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Lazy Tiger again. You guys, be cool. Unmute, Lazy Tiger. We can't hear you. What's up?
Hello.
What's up?
Yes, good evening. God bless. God bless. Don't know what happened over here. Bad disconnection or something like that with the phone. Can y'all hear me better now?
Yep.
I said, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So basically, gentlemen, what I was saying earlier, I'm saying this, and I'm coming in the name of love. I don't want y'all to think I'm coming here to fight with y'all. Basically, what I was asking earlier is who are we to judge and why are y'all attacking this man like this?
Okay, can I ask you one question real quick? Are you all 3 of those screen names? Are you Lazy Tiger and Fukyu and Puppet Master? Are you all the same people?
I'm sorry, are we what?
Are you all the screen names that's been in here trolling the last few days?
No, I'm here by myself. I don't know about what's going on in the background or nothing like that, but I'm here by myself.
Okay, you're a liar. You're a liar. I'm calling you out, dude. So you're telling me you're just the one person. So you're not Fukyu. Hold on. I have a simple question, man.
Man, and y'all over here with this. Come on, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all, you have to understand, man. I'm the guest, so if I'm the guest, you gotta make sure that the guest is the one that's able to talk a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So basically, I ain't gonna really ask you a lot of questions. I'm just gonna say my piece. I'm gonna get off here. Is what I was trying to say earlier.
No, you're gonna say your piece. You got to stay here. You can't just come on here and say your piece and be like, I'm gonna get off here after I say my piece. No, You either be the guest or you get the fuck off. Plain and simple. You
Listen,
can't just
man,
come on here, talk shit, and then be like, I'm not going to be here. Sorry.
And you have no power over me other than the only power that God has given you. Okay? I'm going to say my piece and I'm going to get off.
Why'd you unmute me?
I just let him sit there on the backstage. I'm gonna say what I want, and then I'm gonna get off.
Okay,
No,
because he cannot be confronted with facts and the truth because he will just back off.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
Lord Tiger, how about you actually come here and boldly answer our questions instead of just ranting?
We can't talk about that
There it
once
comes. Okay, say your piece.
What I was saying earlier is who are we to judge? And basically, like, there's no point in attacking this man like this, man. There's a lot of worse things happening in the world. Why attack this man all day like this?
Because he is caught doing a lot of corrupt things, buying property with a lot of donors' money, and it's incredibly inappropriate for him to do that.
That's allegedly. You know all that, man. That's
It's
allegedly.
the whole truth.
Hold on.
We have his info. Do you want to see it? We have his info.
Yeah, we'll give you his info.
And I'm saying this with love, gentlemen, and I'm not coming here trying to fight with y'all, but facts is facts, and opinion is opinion.
Okay, hold on. Do you work for the cult? Are you actually one of David's minions?
Man, I'm not going to answer no questions, man. I'm here to say my piece, and that's it. That's all I got to say.
Okay, so that's a simple yes. Okay, that tells me that you're part of the cult. Okay, keep
going. Your question. I didn't say nothing.
Well, you refuse to answer the question, so we're all assuming that you are a part of the ministry.
I'm just coming here to say my opinion. That's it.
Well, your opinion here is a lie, okay? Just
Yeah.
like David says, your opinion's a lie.
Why is my opinion a lie and yours isn't?
Because my opinions are backed up by facts.
We're going to do this in a friendly manner. I'm not coming here to try to fight with y'all.
But you're going to come out here and say what we're doing is wrong when we know there's human trafficking, sex trafficking, forced labor.
Come out here. Where am I coming out?
You're coming out over here confronting us.
Man, you saying this to the public world, a bunch of nonsense that you don't even know is true or not.
Yeah, I do.
We all know. You're just butthurt that we know.
Yeah, tell David to grow the balls. Tell David to grow the balls and come on the channel, okay?
Seriously.
He's got to send cult members to come out and do his work for you.
Seriously, if David is so bold like the Lion of Judah, then he should come over here and talk to all of us.
Yep.
I'm talking about a man that's worth $40 million, man. He's done so much for the world. What have you guys done for the world other than poisoning with his nonsense?
We've done a whole lot more than he does, that's for sure. We're not using any of the money that people give to us. So piss off.
The Bible talks about laughter of the wicked.
That's you, buddy.
Yep.
So that's all, man. That's all I gotta say. I'll tell you that right now. That's all I gotta say, man.
Tiger, what has he done for the world?
Yeah,
What has David done for the world?
I mean, other than stuff his face with my money, what has he done?
Pop and have no lives and sit down and smoke weed and drink beers all day. What kind of nonsense is that?
How do you know that we smoke weed or do any of that? You're being judgmental towards us.
Yeah.
And even if we do, why are you ranting on us about that, huh?
Yeah, why do you care what we do?
Where's that gentle love that David taught you to do?
Yeah. My spirit tells me that it's true.
Oh, your spirit? Oh, okay.
No, I think it's your delusion, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that, man. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna sit here and say, God bless y'all, to everybody, and I hope every single one of y'all find Lord Jesus Christ, and you guys accept Him as your Savior.
He totally dodged the question, right?
I mean,
I'd be more persuaded to follow God and Christ, Mr. Tiger, if you would just answer our questions instead of dodging. That would persuade me a lot more.
His name is Zach Mayer. Hang on. His name's Zach Mayer, not Lazy Tiger. Stand by.
Zach Mayer. Interesting.
Yep. That's his name on YouTube. Yep. That's his YouTube name. Zach Mayer authenticated with YouTube. I just don't have his actual handle. Hang on.
JH in the house.
Let's take a peek here. What's up,
Jaji
JH?
in the house too. Jaji.
.g. There it is. Hang on, I got
Jarvis.
it.
What's up, Jarvis?
It came in under Lazy Tiger, right?
Yeah, well, just like you trace that Australian dude trolls area code to Perth, Australia, you can probably trace him, huh?
Yeah.
What was his area code?
Who?
The dude who just called was his area code.
Oh, he called in on StreamYard, bro. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He didn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. That Australian dude called your hotline. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, man, just see if he has a Taylor or like a St. Louis area code, that might give us a little bit more of a clue.
Dude, that clown's working for David.
Dude, yeah, he's an absolute clown. Oh, he's sending 40 million to help other people around the world. Yeah, 40 million and a piece of my money to stuff his fat face, dude.
Yeah,
not a single penny to help the poor, man.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna say my piece and just get off here. Fuck out of here.
Because you can't answer questions.
No, they can't. That was a cult member. The silence, that fucking long pause. Hey, are you a cult member?
And then he said, "I'm not going to answer y'all's questions." Like
he's probably sitting right down there. I think that fool's sitting right there at that fucking cult hotel, dude. I really do, sitting down there in that fucking Suburban, and he's calling in, being a little bitch about it.
Yeah, he's buttered in the hotel room.
Yeah, it's probably one of the fucking hotel rooms sitting up there. Oh, he's worth $40 million. No, fuck, he's not.
Dude, he's coping, seething, and molding. I don't think he just doesn't want to accept the facts. And he's just like,
Yep. I don't think he wants to deal with it either. So now, quickly, at $5,000 or more.
Please, show your dignity, your legs, your arms, your blood, everything.
Give me your whole fucking life. Oh, and I want your wife, too. Go ahead and give me your kids.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. That's why we're sitting here, John Pelter. Who's this? Oh, Apostle Chris Kahn. Back to the fucking shit. John Pelter, that's why we're here dissecting this. Why is he not in jail? Well, he hasn't paid his taxes in a long time. We know that. And we have proof of it, that he hasn't paid his taxes. They do. You see some of these people, and it's like they want to give their whole fucking life over, man. I know these guys continue to show bitch man they are. That was a cult member. That was a cult member calling in to do damage control for David. So, David, I know you're watching, you little fucking walrus.
Yeah, David. How about you come over here? Please, we would love to confront you about all these things. Do so.
Man, that's a pretty poor attempt to damage control then, man.
I know. He's like, y'all guys sitting around smoking weed and drinking beer all day. What is that?
Yeah. Where's the gentle love of Christ, the non-judgmental love of Christ that David taught you, people? Oh, wait, that's right. He doesn't do it himself.
Yeah. Let's see if he's still running his Rosh Hashanah life for tonight. I think it's almost over. I know he didn't like that I told him his opinion's a lie. He's like, I'm the guest. Yeah, you're the guest, but doesn't mean the guest can come on and be a prick, okay?
Yeah, if you're a guest, you pretty much have no power over the host. So,
well, not even that. It's like I want guests to come on and I want them to talk, but if they're going to be pricks,
Chris Gum in the background, I love it.
See you, Valley. Have a good night, man.
See you later.
Yeah, they like to deflect onto others. That's exactly what that was, Valerie. Oh, you don't have any proof. Y'all just a bunch of lies. When David's bitch ass won't even fucking call in. Yeah, look at that.
No, that's good. My camera is not working, so I can't do that right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I gotta fix it somehow.
I gotta put on. Let's see here. Let me see if I could put a screen on. Let's take a peek here. Let's see here.
This is the best I can do.
Let's see here. There we go.
No, that's hilarious. I'm sure we're living inside David's head rent free.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. He's like, how the fuck did I get on there with all those fucking maxi pads? David's Tito, will you give me a tissue, please? Tito, give me a tissue.
This supply will only last me an hour.
He's on this supply, maybe 20 minutes. Tito, give me a tissue. The snake, dude. David getting bit in the face by a snake. That's fucking rad, bro. Yeah.
I love
like that one.
Lazy Tiger, anytime you want to come back and try and get your point across about David, that's cool, but you can't come on here and be a dick about it, okay? You want to come on, let's talk, but don't fucking deflect from the questions, man. It just it does. It just shows how cucked you guys are, man. That you're too afraid to just answer basic questions, man. Asking me why we're judging him.
40 million. He's done so much for the world.
What have you done?
It's like that's all you have. He's got 40 million. Is that what they've drilled in your brain? He has $40 million and he's done this for the world, and that's your fucking line. That's your line for your damage control.
Yeah. Has David showed you the proof of that?
Yeah. No. Exactly. Why would he? Why would David show you proof of that?
Because I'm the apostle and I'm the anointed. You're supposed to trust me, okay?
Yeah. Dude, I had mine checked before I even hit 40, bro. Just because I started reading.
He had Tony get the latex glove.
He's all, Tony, come check this. Tony, get me a tissue.
All right. Hey, I gotta head out, guys. Or else I'm never gonna leave this office. So,
all right, be good. Drive safe, brother.
Take it easy.
Enjoy the residential center, Lord Pender.
Hey, man, I will, man.
I think you need to get another piano in there, okay? Because you don't have enough pianos.
Ding 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 ding.
You need another grand piano in there, Lord Pender. It's just not.
I got two fireplaces too. Two fireplaces.
Oh shit!
All right. I'll see you guys.
All right, enjoy the luxury. Enjoy my donation money.
Hey man, hey! Remember Apple Pay and Bitcoin, man. Apple Pay and Bitcoin.
Yes.
All right. I gotta learn your ways. All right.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
Bye, LP. See you, bro. Lord Pender leaving the building. Yeah, that guy that came on, Lazy Tiger, dude, that dude was sitting out in front of the fucking hotel. Guaranteed. He was sitting in one of those fucking trucks, sitting there watching. He's on gate guard. He's like, I'm gonna watch this guy.
Trying to psychologically provoke us.
You think that could have been Joshua?
No,
I think Joshua's voice is a bit lighter than that.
I actually think it was one of those motherfuckers that was sitting
I
in the
haven't heard him
Suburban.
talks.
Dude.
Yeah, listen, like Joshua Taylor talked to me before I ended up like cutting myself off from these guys for good.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he was
John,
like,
hit that. Hey, John, hit that like and subscribe, man. I try to keep lives, and we'll be bringing you some fresh content here real soon.
Yeah, and trust me, he was calling me because he wanted to check up on me because they knew that I was salty over the amount of money they made me give last year, and they were and he was asking me questions, trying to get information from me, and I would just blatantly lie, or I would just tell them like basic stuff that they won't take seriously. So,
yeah, Howard says no, that's not Josh.
Yeah, it's not Josh.
I think it was one of the guys that honestly. I think it was one of the guys sitting out in that fucking Suburban, dude. I have an idea. I think it was a driver. Remember the guy that was driving in? I think it could have been him.
Possibly.
No, I don't think it was Stanley. No. I don't think it was Stanley.
Well, it's just Zach Mayer, right?
Yeah.
So that dude that you saw at the compound, that wasn't Stanley Cam, was it?
It's George Willis.
George Willis.
Gotcha. Okay.
George Willis. I found that out later. Cliff told me that was George Willis, but he was wearing Stanley Cam's gear.
No
You see how
shit.
fucking they are? Yeah, see how fucked up they are? I should have got out and fucking started
David's cheap ass ain't buying no more shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, the cult members are in here too.
Any other cult members want to confront us about this?
Bring it.
Defend your apostle like the woman of God you are destined to be, right? Be that warrior, that end time warrior.
Like they're clearly getting pissed that we're on it like full time, bro.
Yep. Oh, they know we're on it. Aaron Olson, welcome to the chat. Good evening, Aaron Olson. How you doing tonight, brother?
Hi, I'm doing okay. How about you guys?
Pretty good, man. Thanks for dropping in, man.
Fantastic.
Phantasmo. What's she here? Let's see if David's still running his Rosh Hashanah.
Shananananees.
And you know what they don't do anymore? Is they don't bring anybody else up on Zoom. They do, but they don't bring it up onto the big stage anymore. Not anymore. They're on the big screen.
Ruined that for them.
Yeah, we all whoever did it got ruined. Yeah, got Doe up on there in the background. That's funny. The Bible says, "Beware the false prophets." Yeah, it does. It says, "Beware the false prophets." Yo, Ascension of Yahayada. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Oh, Ascension of Yahayada, please come over here.
Jump on. Give us your real
Stanley.
reaction in regards to Lazy Tiger's appearance.
Stanley Cam. Stanley Cam is one of the cult members.
We welcome you with open arms, brother.
I know, no more Jumbo Jet. Yeah, no more Jumbotron. Yeah, David's thinking he's going to have
Chris, calm your freaking laugh, dude.
The residential center. Yeah. Fuck. That's that big ass house.
You're a devious mad lad.
You
Chris,
straight
calm.
shut down their whole Jumbotron Zoom shit.
We all did. Catherine's too. Catherine's been real edgy about putting people up on her Zoom now, man.
That was always bound to happen. You put that
Which
up
part?
there, having what they had up there on their Zoom calls.
Hey, Semper Fi, Michael Parisi.
Well, then.
Devil Dog reporting.
Good day, mate. Let's
was
put
almost too
another
easy, too.
shrimp on the barbie.
Billy, Stanley
Yo, hit
Cam
the
is
Doyle
somebody.
button.
I'll show you. Hang on. I'll show you who Stanley Cam is. Give me 1 second, Billy, so everybody knows who Stanley Cam is, because I see questions popping off. Give me a second. This is Stanley Cam. I'll show you exactly who he is, okay? Give me 1 second here. I'll show you exactly where I'm at. Stanley Cam is... Good day, mate. Put another shrimp on the barbie. All right, Stanley Cam. Right here. See this guy right here in the white tux? That's Stanley Cam. You got Kirsten Jones. She's a real bitch. She's I actually got a hold of her the other day. I called in as Frank, and she hung up on me. Talk to Frank. I'm not sure who this guy is. This is Stanley Cam. Not sure who this is. Forget her name. That's Eli. Not sure who this is, and this is Jalen Hamilton right here. But Stanley Cam's the dude in the white tux, right? Let's take a peek here. Let me see if I can get a bit of a... Right here. There's Stanley Cam right there. Right here. Third guy from the left. Right there. These are the top 9 that Michelle has basically helped groom, right? Let's go ahead and listen to this, because this is real important in what we're doing now. I need the top 9.
Yes. And someone coming and give them their gifts. Now, I got gifts for the whole staff, but I want to honor these 9. And first of all, I want to honor Michelle Brannon, who's not here in her absence. I want to honor what she has done and help this team, help me to help this team. Where are the 9? I want all the 9. The 1, come on, get in order. Kia, you first, then second. Come on, get in order of the 9.
He is top closer. That's why she's first.
You fit. Where's Angel?
Kia brings the most money.
We're missing somebody. Y'all got to. Let's go. Where you at? Where's Angel? We're missing one person.
Okay, so we got Kia, Daniel, Stanley, Alondra, Angel, Eli, Jalen, and Tishiana. Okay.
$10 Amazon gift cards. That would be a luxury, Michael Stevens.
All right. So we
These are the we call them the top 9. These are strong leaders that are being raised up, and they are really, really undergirding this ministry in a strong way with their work service, with their connecting and ministering. And I just want y'all to know I love you. But I want to say to Michelle, she's the one that took this group and have really helped me to groom them to do ministry. What I mean by groom, I mean prepare for ministry. She's helped me to prepare them to do work to help people's lives. And so I wish we could put a picture of Michelle up. Did we have one? If we don't, but I just want her picture up, and I just want to say thank you to her. We love her, and I got a gift for her too.
Bye, Valerie. Have fun grocery shopping.
And so we want to honor her in her absence. I know she's been in that hotel looking. She's been loving this. We love you, Mish. We thank God for you, for your work, what you have done to help undergird this ministry. You work very hard. You work so.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we know she got to clean up your shitty fucking snail trails all over the place. Yeah, a little bit of a Freudian slip there, huh, David? Oh, you're out there grooming people. Michelle has really helped me to groom them. Yeah, we fucking know what the fuck's going on. It's like JH said, a little Freudian slip there, David. He's like, who the fuck is Freud? Does that mean I get extra donuts? Is Freud, I mean, I get 14. Is Freud like, I don't know, 15? Yeah, she does. She's got to clean up his fucking shitty ball snail trails. Because David doesn't leave snail trails. He leaves like little fucking crusty flakes of shit. So much snail trails. It's more like snail flakes.
Very hard. From the moment you got here, you did not delay to work hard. And I didn't have to tell you to do 1,000 things. You did 1,000 things without me telling you to do. So thankful for this lady right here. She is such a blessing. And she has been one of the main people that have really helped me to push this ministry.
All right, Sly. All right, Sly. Remember Cliff said Michelle looked like Sylvester Stallone. Oh man, and she does. Look at her. It's like, all right, Sly. Doo-doo crumbs in his bed. Michelle's all, I'll brush those off. And she's all, you know what? I'll just go ahead and pick them up with my teeth. I'm going to take it an extra step. And you know what? Just let me go and pick up those fucking dirty crumbs with my teeth.
Ew.
Pregnant? Dude, I think Michelle's probably already got through menopause or some shit. Just saying. I think, a lot of us think Ashley's pregnant. He's like, yo, Adrian! All right, you. Oh, man. We think Ashley's pregnant. We think Ashley's pregnant. We think she could be. We think she could be. I mean, it could. Why wouldn't Michelle be pregnant? Michelle could have been getting knocked up at that hotel by anybody. We don't. That hotel's it's fucking trifling. Like Cliff was saying, all those people down there living in their filth together, man. It's dirty, and they're all sleeping together. They're all sleeping together in that hotel.
In a way that really mattered and helped in the areas that I really needed at a very dire time in the ministry. And I'm so thankful for her. So
I'm so thankful for her that I get to walk all over her like a fucking doormat. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Yeah, fucking Michelle. Michelle, get out. It would be the best thing for you to get out. And you know what's worse is Michelle knows that David is out sleeping around with these other women, and Michelle wants to be the only one, but he don't give a shit. I know, right, Cliff? A few of them look like they're pregnant, dude. I found out from a source that one of them at the hotel is actually pregnant, dude.
Wow.
So, yeah, people are getting pregnant. And there's David.
David likes it raw.
It ain't getting pregnant time, it's birthing time.
One of my sources told me that the women down there are getting pregnant, man. So
that's really sick.
What are they gonna do with the babies?
See what we're so worried about, bro?
Sacrifice them to the gods.
No, that shit. No. It's turning into like a breeding factory. It really is.
Yeah, you know what? That's even. You know what? He's. You know what? Scratch that. He's beginning to reach up to David Berg's level.
Oh yeah, he's definitely getting there. Like, dude,
No,
put all the
David.
people in a fucking hotel. It's just a breeding ground, dude. They're all fucking each other.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Like that. That's what's going on there. That's what's
And-
going on.
Yeah, we really need to make sure that he gets stopped as soon as possible. If David escalates it to exactly where David Berg's level is or beyond that, dude, it's like it's going to be devastating.
Dude, it wouldn't surprise me if it's already reached that type of level. Maybe not so extreme, but the fact that it's probably getting there is what's worse. Right? Yeah, David Kresh. And I was talking to somebody about this today. Again, the dynamic of this, it's perversion fucking paradise, man. Fucking syphilis central, man. Really dirty. Trifling.
Wouldn't it surprise me if he's got one of those little white rooms like Warren Jeff had?
Do I think David shares his drugs with the others? Fuck no, dude. He will never share his supply. Maybe with his concubines, but that's about it. They stopped that welfare shit, man, because they got caught. It's not over yet. That welfare thing, all that happened there was the welfare office caught on. They don't forget that shit, okay? Hey, Charles T. Okay. Yeah, welfare.
Oh, he gonna throw David in jail personally.
Y'all got to back this up for me. Now, I could have sworn, Aaron, stop laughing. I could have sworn that I heard somebody on here, Lazy Tiger. Is that what I heard?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I missed it. Did he answer anything? Did he say anything?
No. Nope. Of course not. Nope.
Man.
He basically let us know how good of a person David was and how he's worth $40 million.
Yep. Yep.
$40 million.
Yep.
He's done so much for the world, he said.
He's done. Dude, I was so angry that I missed that, bro. I was so mad. I was so angry. So did he just run?
Yeah, he's like, well, I'm gonna come on here and say and just bounce. I was like, no, you're not. You're either gonna stay here and talk with us, or I'm just gonna fucking kick you out, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna own it, is what you're gonna do.
Yeah. And that's what they didn't want. Oh, $40 million. Well, it's like, okay, well, why don't you let me explain? And the guy just, these people are conversational narcissists, right?
Yeah.
They're the same way. If they want to talk over you every chance they get. That's all. And
Control of the conversation. Yeah.
Yep. Precisely. And I've done some other ones on another guy named Izukami, and he was an actual pedophile, dude. And they picked his ass up, and that guy, full blown conversational narcissist, saying that he was, God's chosen one.
Oh, I think I saw that video, and then you actually called him and asked him all the questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he's in prison now.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at. Yeah. I think they're doing EBT cards in Texas. Yep, that's the thing. I think they moved down to Texas to do it now. Because how are they getting grocery money, right? Exactly. They had to move to a different state. And, what do you guys think? Where are they getting their mail at? Do you think everybody's getting mail at that hotel?
No.
Or do you think they're getting it somewhere else?
Maybe a P.O. box. I don't think they'd all use that as their residency. It could be possible, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what they could gain or lose from that.
Well,
can that be a dwelling, like an occupied dwelling? Like people live there as a residency? I know it's a hotel, technical dwelling, but can people live there?
Get mail there. You can get mail there, absolutely. Mail goes straight to heaven because Jesus is my best friend. He thought Jesus sorts my mail for me. Then I get my mail. Okay. P.O. box somewhere else. P.O. box. Okay. What else do you guys think? PO box somewhere else. Let's get some more. Let's get some more thoughts on this. Where do you guys think the mail's going? PO box somewhere else, because this will also lay the foundation for a trafficking case.
So, whose mail specifically? Are we talking about the people who live at the hotel?
Cult members, correct? The cult members. Where is their mail going? Is it going to the main headquarters up north? Is it going to the hotel? Are they having it sent to different addresses throughout the cult? All the different addresses they have? Do they have multiple PO boxes that it's going to?
Do you think
That's
they've
where I'm
all applied for EBT assistance in Texas?
I think so. That's one of the things I'm getting at. Could they have sent these letters to somewhere else? Right? You have to live in Texas for so long. You have to have a license in Texas in order to pull EBT. I think you can't just move down here. Okay, don't get mail. All of the above. Suppressing the mail. I think so too. I think he's suppressing the mail. Fuck yeah. Parents trying to get letters out to them, to their kids, trying to find out where they're at. Yep. Spread out between the properties. I think that could be a big possibility too, having it spread out. Somebody is at each one of the properties picking up the mail. Right? Multiple PO boxes. I think that's a good possibility too. Instead of having just one, have multiple people open up multiple PO boxes in multiple locations in multiple states. Right? Censor your mail that way.
It'd be clever of them to have another property in Texas somewhere where they could have the mail go to.
The hotel?
Separate from the hotel.
Marcus's church.
Marcus's church.
Marcus Ball.
Can you text me how you spell his name?
Yeah, hang on. I'll show you exactly who it is. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Remember the yes man? Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes. So
Yeah,
dynamic.
right. So dynamic. So Apostle Taylor is just the best builder. That's Marcus Ball. I call him fucking Michelin Man because he looks like a fucking stack of tires.
He's the guy who looks at the camera and just goes, yes.
Yeah, that's Marcus Bulbous.
Man, that fellatio gets me every single time.
It is absolutely happening. And praise God. I see some people are dressed up for the
This little piece of shit, that's Marcus right there. Okay. When it was 20 to 30 people in a house, they was all getting EBT mail there at one point. Okay.
It's suspicious to get into a hotel.
Yeah. Yeah, super suspicious to get EBT at a hotel. Fuck yeah. At a commercial building like that? Yeah, that's going to raise red flags. Marcus belly balloon. He's all, look at my little fucking talisman too, everybody, okay? Apostle Taylor gave it to me. Who, Marcus's hit or fucking act? No, act. Fucking George Scott, Crypt Keeper here. Right? Look at his fucking dome.
Are they wearing makeup?
It looks like
It looks like George Scott is, right?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. JH, is he wearing makeup?
I never noticed that before.
Is he wearing makeup?
it looks like
Kingdom of God on this planet Earth is global.
Because he's not sweating.
Nah. Look at Mark. He's like, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is
JH says he's wearing makeup.
How do you spell Marcus's last
Yeah,
name?
they're in South Florida.
B-A-L-L,
in the
like
summer.
a ball.
B-A-L-L?
In Long
Marcus
Beach,
Ball.
it's hot as fuck.
Yep, hype man Marcus. That's all Marcus is there for. He's like, hey Marcus, look at my gut. These two assholes, man.
Hey Chris, you want to hear something?
Of course I do.
So this is not David E. Taylor related, but today, Alex, I actually got out of the office today. That's number one. Number two, there was this old lady, this very old lady, driving like 20 miles an hour on the freeway, right? So I initiate a traffic stop, right? Walk up to her, hey, talking to her. She's really, really mean, like a mean, bitter old lady, right? Like you got one foot out the door, like you're about to die in any week now, you'd be a little bit nicer. So anyway, so she's being really mean. She's like, you're wasting my time, all this stuff. She spit on me, dude.
Oh, that's battery.
She spit on me. She actually spit on me, right? So this is the kicker. This is the kicker. Instead of getting all angry and she's old, dude, I'm not going to really do anything. I went back to my car.
Yeah.
And I watched 2 episodes on Netflix that were 43 minutes apiece. 43 minutes apiece. So then I went back up to the car.
Have a nice day, man.
I walked back up to the car. I said, you know what, man? Just do me a favor. Try to pick up your speed when you're driving. Have a great day, okay? You motherfucker.
You kept her there for an hour and a half?
An hour and a half.
Bruh. Yo, that hour and a half is better than an assault on a Leo and the charges that carries.
Are you kidding? Like, what? She just would have.
Grandma wouldn't have made it to court.
No.
Yeah.
And so I was sat there
She
and I'm
should
like,
be
how
thanking
petty?
you.
Like, how petty can I do? What can I do? I said, well, hell, you said I'm wasting your time, right? Let me waste some more.
your time. Let me waste some more of your time.
That's
She
right.
could have
All
gone
right.
to jail for that.
I like
You could have straight up taken her butt to jail for spitting on you like that.
Man, you
That's
guys
crazy,
know how the
though.
system works.
Y'all
She
gotta
would.
deal with a lot of shit.
I mean, it's unnecessary sometimes, dude. It's just like, dang, why you gotta spit on me? Do I look spittable?
I know.
You know? You know how they
Who
say
pissed
you got a
the
punchable face? Do I have a spittable face? Like, I don't get it. You know
That's
how
so
one of those
messed
things
up. I can't believe
happen?
you old lady spit in your face. That's
Dude, my
ballsy,
bean-
bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I stood there for like a good 60 seconds because I couldn't fathom. My brain couldn't realize
Like,
what
did
just
that
happened.
really just happen?
Yes, that part. That
Oh
part.
my god!
So I couldn't process it,
Wow,
and then I processed
that's
it.
crazy.
Let me go watch some Netflix.
She gonna get someone killed out there driving 20 miles an hour on the freeway like that.
Dude, I wasn't even paying attention to her till I saw 2 cars that almost checked each other. And then that's when I saw it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Jesus. And, you know, it's one of those things where you can't drop by, bro. I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Kid so
Wasted
okay.
time.
Kid Frost and Asha. Y'all like that story? Especially the part I got
that is-
spit on.
That's crazy, bro.
No way in hell, bro. My little brother told me he got pulled over in South Haven and one street separate Memphis from there, and the police can't follow.
Oh, because it's
Maybe it's out of their jurisdiction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, South Memphis. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where David's from.
Oh, is that where he was gangbanging?
Yeah, that's where David's apparently from. Yeah, he's been gangbanging in
I
Memphis.
don't think I've ever heard of someone
2
being
rival
able to
gangs.
spit on a cop and get away with it.
Man, you know what?
That's crazy.
Like, even like Asha said, how I handled it. I could have did the whole, you know what I mean? I could have did the whole, okay, step out of the car, bring this lady in, cuff her up.
Yeah.
I can hit her with a felony.
Yeah.
You know, it can, but the system, how the system works, man.
Yeah.
I think it was just her getting bailed out within 6 hours. I think what was worse was that hour and a half that she had to sit.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm
killed her.
surprised she didn't take off on you. I'm surprised she didn't take off
Oh,
on you.
She was driving 20 miles an hour. Where's she gonna go? You know? Where's she gonna go?
Wow.
I know,
That's
20 miles an
crazy.
hour.
That's
Bro, so I'm not gonna lie to you, Alex. When I went back to my office, I was waiting on that phone call for my supervisor. I was waiting, bro, because I knew she had made a phone call. Like, never came.
Oh,
man.
she gonna call and try and snitch on you after spitting on you? What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. And I don't think she fully understand like how easy she got away.
The severity of what she did.
Yeah, yeah.
So she did call and complain.
I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow when I get in.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. We're gonna follow up on that.
Look, there, my body camera is on, so it is what it is.
Wow.
Yeah, that made my month.
Wow.
I guess I got a fittable face, Chris. I don't know.
Remember I was saying, like, dude, you gotta make people like, you can't do dumb shit back to them. It's like you gotta make them think, right?
Yeah.
What a better way to sit there and make somebody think like, oh, I'm wasting your time.
But you know what? I am proud of myself because, like Alex said, you can't do dumb stuff back to them, right? I can't do that, or it's going to start a shit show.
Yeah.
So I literally I walked back to the car, and I sat there thinking to myself, do I call this in that she just spit on me, or like, what do I do? Do I make this a big scene, or do I just be a dick? And I selected option B. So
Option B.
I like option B.
Yeah. I
well
think that's
handled,
fair,
sir. Well handled.
I think that type for her type of behavior, option B was definitely proper.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Proper.
I just needed to get you guys' response.
Yeah, you're good.
That's crazy, though. That is crazy. Not a lot of people would be able to restrain themselves. Old lady are not getting spit on like that.
Oh man, there would be.
Passive aggressive approach is the best policy for disrespectful
old ladies. Oh man, that's
that's bonkers. Though. That's
Pull a
bonkers.
David move, like, yeah, that's perfect, dude. That's perfect.
South Haven is in Mississippi, one street separate from Mississippi to East Memphis. Okay. All right, John.
That's where David used to gangbang at for the Vice Lords and the.
Oh yeah, the Vice Lords and GDs.
Yeah, right.
I was.
Hey, was that other guy in the video? The cuz? Was he over there with him?
What guy?
You ain't going nowhere, cuz.
You ain't going nowhere, cuz. Oh yeah.
I'm not
Brian?
sure when he left. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, I actually wish Brian would come on the show so we could talk to him because there's some details he has.
I think he left right around the same time Vicky did, I think.
Yeah. Marcus had fucked around and said, I don't know in this video Scott would have headbutted his little round ass. Right, Chachi? George Scott would have went over, looked at him, boom!
No, man, I really do think that's some heavy, what do they call it? Concealer, or is that what it is?
Yeah, JH said, no, he's wearing makeup for sure.
Foundation.
Oh, surprised that he's wearing makeup or
Aaron.
Aaron.
I watch YouTube.
I know I want you to.
Hey, Chris, Aaron said that's foundation, Charles. Oh. Yes, sir. I'm messing with you.
Oh, shit.
Nah, I think your behavior was totally justified today, Charles.
I think so too. I mean, there could have been a different way, right?
Yeah.
Right? And I actually say that to tie into David E. Taylor. Bro, decisions you make, there are different routes that this fat bastard could have taken. Right? Different routes. But instead, hey, I can't look at Chris and talk.
I know.
I'm sorry,
Different routes he could have took, man. Oh, but Marcus looked like he said, my turn now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's done with his live for today. Oh, he's still live.
We're still going.
Yeah,
he's
it's still
probably replaying it all over again. That's what he does sometimes. He plays the same live all over again.
Oh, Trip 9, I didn't know you were there. What's up, man?
I know he's all quiet. He's all.
Yeah, I did not know until I heard that narrator voice.
Trip 9 in the house.
I'm always in the house.
I am your father.
Trip 9, I
Is
need
David
an
actually
audio.
live, or is that another replay?
I am your father.
Yeah, right there. He has that Morgan Freeman voice.
I know, dude. He's got that like Common voice. It's like a cross between Common and Morgan Freeman, right?
Yeah.
It's like if Morgan Freeman and Common's voices like got together and voice. The Trip 9's voice. Yeah, this is David's Rosh Hashanah from last night. And yeah, this is his chat.
This is the same rerun, right?
Yeah, this is from like 2 years ago.
I literally believe that these are people, like brainwashed people, just sucking up to David.
Yeah, they all are, dude.
He
Hell
hasn't
yeah.
been on in a few weeks, has he?
No, dude. I was talking to Cliff about that. He said for him to miss Rosh Hashanah, bro, huge, dude. David doesn't miss doing Rosh Hashanah gigs, bro.
That's like a big money getter for him, too.
Yeah, I was gonna say he can get a lot of money on that.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah,
I believe,
he
yeah,
uses that
I
as
personally,
definitely
I personally believe that David really is like in the hospital.
I do too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it makes sense based off of everything you guys have said. And then, yeah, Chris, you're right. That's a huge money pit. He's not out to get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and having a
Something must
heart
be up,
transplant
yeah.
surgery costs over $1,600,000. I don't think David can afford himself a new heart.
Do you think it's that bad to where he needs a new heart?
Look at Tony Swain. Look at Tony Swain. Watch.
Possibly.
Yeah, somebody was looking up what a heart transplant is. Yeah, and your heart's worth about $1 million.
Bitcoin, Cash App, PayPal,
Oh,
Zelle, Apple Pay.
Asha, yes. James Earl Jones, yes. Facts.
Yep. Trip 9 should have been Darth Vader.
Join me to the dark side.
Tony looks like he's holding in a big ass sneeze.
Yeah, Tony's been through some shit, dude. Tony's been through the ringer.
Yeah.
And
look at this. Look at this. Give your mobile phone. That is insane.
Dude,
Yeah.
he is trying to open up
They're
so many
ridiculous.
financial doors for people to give.
Check this out. You want to see what else they did? Look. You want to see what else they've done?
That is insane.
Lost mother, father, whoever it is, and they don't have the means to have a proper Thanksgiving or Christmas or provide the toys. Apostle does that every
They've
single
used those
year.
trucks like 3
As you can
times.
see behind me
He's a
now,
literal
some of the
Grinch.
footage that has taken place. You see the turkeys going into the bags. You see the police officers there.
That's stock
doing
footage.
that, and it was just
Yeah,
a joyous time. These families were
Is that
so
Joseph in the vest?
Right. Look, this is where David said the police, DEA, and FBI partner with David E. Taylor.
Yeah, right. They're working against
Stop
him.
it. Stop it, sir.
That's when he showed up with 2
I
pallets
mean,
of turkeys.
just seeing the smiles on these
2
children's
pounds.
faces when they're not expecting, or even the parents, where they feel like they can't provide for the children, and they're sad because they know that they won't be able to bring home that beautiful Thanksgiving. But then to know that
The
there
brown
someone is,
Grinch
they
steals
can go
Christmas
home
and
and their
Thanksgiving.
children can now look at them and see that, hey, I was able to bring this home for you.
Get my
As we were down there, I think it was just a mile away, there was a shooting that had taken place. So this is a crime area of crime, and so much loss.
Properties with all these places coming up, and we really thank God for that. So wherever you are, remember this.
Tim
When you
Rice,
see
thank
God,
you.
especially during this Rosh Hashanah, God is going to do something amazing in your life. As God is doing it for Apostle Taylor, He'll be doing it for you. So in this season, believe God for an amazing thing to happen.
Girl in the
Tomorrow
stripes,
also is day
baddie.
4.
Yeah, and anybody wondering, this Bitcoin wallet doesn't work anymore. It's just really hard to track. Too.
So they got Bitcoin, they got Zelle, they got Cash
The Rosh
App,
Hashanah, and it's going to be amazing.
PayPal.
And also in this season, as God
Apple Pay.
Zelly.
Well, this Apple Pay number is a new number because Trip 9, this is how Trip 9 was given money to him, and he filed against Apple Pay saying, hey,
Got that number shut down.
Yep, got that number shut down. David had to make a new number. So we found this out just kind of recently, so Trip 9's already reporting it over to Apple Pay, like, hey, no, fuck that, he changed his number.
Yeah, and he still owes me a fat sum of money. So no, if he doesn't give it back to me, I'm just gonna keep on being petty and shut down his numbers.
I would. That's exactly what you do.
Especially during this Rosh.
So you got Zelle, Cash App, text to give. Shit, you could send in cash, money orders, make checks payable too.
Oh my gosh.
You see what we're dealing with here, man? This is
Yeah.
it's a
Crazy.
It's a
Can
full.
I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Also, why I'm filing so many fraud reports against this guy. I just celebrated my 200 fraud reports on this dude.
Yep. What's up, Aaron?
Can we go back to that? To them standing in front of that
That ridiculous wall of remembrance.
What's coming up this year?
It said that lineage inheritance by Lineage University.
Yep.
Has anybody reported that one? Because that links. I just looked it up, and that links right back to the JMMI website.
Yeah, we've reported all of this shit, dude.
Okay.
We have reported everything to anybody and everybody that can be reported to. Trip 9 tried reporting it to Department of Education, and DOE, Department of Education, is a real bitch, especially when it comes to religious institutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're real fuckers about it.
What
Yeah.
about Texas?
That's the thing, dude. Texas is about like doing shit proper with education. They try to anyways. And it's like, yo, this motherfucker's trying to set up a fake Bible college and saying that he's actually going to give people degrees. That's where it's right?
Thank you, Catmon. Yes.
Degrees in how to human traffic.
Well, not only that, but it's like degrees in how to fucking extort money from people.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting any degrees. They're not going to be able to build a proper resume with this.
No.
They're not going to be any real life transferable skills, right?
No.
They will not be able to walk out of this place and get a fucking job.
No.
That's the problem.
Nope.
Nothing here is transferable. Nothing here is educational. It's all about how to make money for David. That's it. And it's the way they manipulate people. It's a slow process.
Chris, I think we need to go enroll and take a couple classes.
Yep. I should too.
I'm down, bro.
The description
down.
of the university saying
Teach
that,
me how to
David
make
went
money like David E. Taylor.
What's up, Aaron?
The website.
You have to be 500 pounds to do that.
All right, hold on. What's Aaron saying? Hold up.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, what's up, Aaron?
The website for the university says that when David went to heaven, he got to talk to some of the saints, like Catherine Kuhlman.
I remember that.
Charles Finney, Bishop C. and Bishop C. Mason, and others. And that he got a special word from Smith Wigglesworth to go study scriptures.
Is this a joke or is this real?
This is on
No,
the
it's
website.
real.
I'm reading it right
It's
from
real.
the website.
So David said when he went to heaven,
He saw Smith Wigglesworth.
Catherine Kuhlman, Charles Finney, Bishop C. Mason. I don't know who all these people are, but I know who Catherine Kuhlman is. That's
They're all part of- yeah.
That's the person that Benny Hinn came
Was
from.
he hanging out with Biggie and Pac too?
he had to be. He had to be. I guess they must have made an album too.
Biggie and Pac out there up there.
Who believes this shit, bro? Who believes this shit?
Apparently, these three do. Yep. Big red flag. Text to give. That's the biggest
Text
red
to
flag.
Text to give.
Any church that says text to give, time to go.
Yeah, time to go.
Right.
They want your
So
number and your information.
when did he go to heaven? Did he die or something? Or
No, usually there's a thing in the Bible where God does this divine appointment where He takes you to heaven to explain to you divine things like what's about to happen to the earth or what's He going to do and stuff like that. David is using those biblical things to his advantage.
okay, so similar to what happened to Enoch, etc.
Yeah, pretty much.
David typically says it happens in a dream for him, which is different.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
You have
if
a good point, Aaron.
if I go to sleep tonight and I say, hey, the next day I go to work and I say, hey, I had a dream that God made me a 6-star general. Do I get the promotion? Because I had the dream with God, right?
Yeah, you know what?
You got to self-promote yourself.
Technically.
Yeah.
Technically, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got to go start a ministry.
Tomorrow, Chris, I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Hey guys,
that's what he used. I mean, he uses
Might as well-
that with. That's how he gets money too. God just told me He was gonna give me $20 million. Time to give
God
people.
just told me He's going to give me 25 beach models. Yeah, they're all mine.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles, you might as well make yourself a
Ridiculous.
7-star general to make it complete.
Might as well. If I'm gonna go for 6, I need to go for 7.
Yes, I think I remember that kid.
And y'all
Frost. He's supposed to
know-
have said like Enoch. He is not even close to walking with God like Enoch.
No.
You know, he uses that with the females too. Hey, girl, you know, I had a dream last night, and Jesus told me that we were supposed to get together, you know, and make love. It's okay.
This
Jesus
particular
said it was
hotel.
okay.
Even though I'm gonna run out of
Don't
bread
say your
10 minutes
husband.
into it.
I know. He's like, I'm gonna run out of bread.
Little prick.
Oh, that's 5 minutes, motherfucker.
But
I
you
doubt
got
he will even last like a single minute. Like, no.
Yeah.
you got to say it just right, Charles. You got to say that Jesus appeared to you physically just to confuse people.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, and you gotta tell them that and it's only you that can see Jesus, okay?
Okay, it's only me, right?
Yeah, just you.
Okay, so I'm gonna plan this out. I'm gonna walk into the station and I'm gonna say, "Look, God manifested."
He says, "Hold my maxi pad."
David reaches back. He's like, "Here you go." Yeah.
Hold
Hey
my
guys, I'm
pad.
gonna go and wrap it up there. We're going on almost 3 hours, and it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, I need to work tomorrow pretty early. So
Yeah. No, thanks for everybody being on tonight.
Same.
Charles, Aaron,
Yep.
also Trip 9. Chris Com's already self-anointed, so if you need to be anointed and learn, you can learn from the Apostle Chris Com.
How do I become an apostle?
You have to learn from another apostle. They have to release you.
Okay, got it.
Poof! You're an apostle. It just happened.
David is
I'm an apostle?
Yeah.
Just like that.
David is.
I'm self-anointed.
Yeah, we'll have more streams like these guys in the future. So,
all right, y'all be easy.
yeah.
Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Be easy, guys. Good night, guys.
Peace out.